Ladies and gentlemen, Norway versus Spain. Tatars, Teutons, and Chinese. Supi continue here with the domination, and we are going to see what it's going to happen if the game starts, because for now it's not starting. Now it is starting. Let's go, and we are getting in. Beautiful, beautiful match. Hopefully, MbL and Viper as a green-blue, LaaaN TaToH as a red-yellow, and those civilizations that we were watching. What do you think, Mr. Supi? We said before the start, but for people on YouTube, we're going to repeat again. Han and China or Teutons and Tatars?
I definitely favor Han and China, and the reason is that when the game goes to late game, if it goes, then Han and China definitely have an advantage, and especially in the early imp, when you want to transition to Arbalest, or as Tatar, you might want to transition to Cav Archer. Timing is so crucial, and Chinese is definitely favored there, and for that reason I favor China and Han.
Well, let's see if your kind of prediction's gonna be there, because well, let's see guys. Those are the civilizations, Chinese and Tatars. Obviously China, one of the best sieves, and then let's analyze the Viper map. Viper as a blue with trash gold, Mr. Supi. Literally trash gold completely for him.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward, the main gold, but he has the 2-pack gold, so he can start booming quite easily behind his base. The forward gold, it's not even forward, but it's on the hill, so it's kind of awkward. It's hard to put DC to protect the gold, and you don't really want to do it. But he has front wood line and also back wood line, so apart from that, I think his map is pretty good. Okay,
let's see, because for some reason this is not working. Let me show the civilizations as well. Let's see if it's gonna work. Chinese and Tatars, they didn't remove. I was thinking, because I always think that for feudal can be a problem because those two goals are on a side. But like you say, players are walling all the time, and we have TaToH versus the Viper. TaToH versus the Viper with TaToH map. Oof, look at the goal from TaToH. Look at the goal from TaToH. Definitely not the best, and the Archers see, let's say, because I believe that MbL with China are gonna go Archers.
Yeah, definitely. The gold position is kind of forward and exposed, but it's close to the DC, so it's okay. What really worries me is his wood, actually. He has one off the back and then two at the side, and those two wood lines are pretty far away, and also the berries are pretty forward, so there is definitely some weakness in his map, so not the best map for TaToH, definitely.
Yeah. Checking now yellow, we see one woodland on the right side. Berries pretty far from the TC, if you ask me, but at least are on a side, and the LaaaN can wall till the edge of the map, so should be okay. And that gold he's already starting to protect with the house. One stone at the back, and another stone at the back as well. What I don't like from LaaaN is that he doesn't have any wood at the back.
Yeah, that is right. All the woodlands are at the front. They're easy to hit with crossbows, and also that the huge hill in front of his main gold can be a factor if Norway is able to occupy that and, let's say, put a castle there in late castle age. It's going to be really hard to do that, and especially since he has the main gold below the hill.
Okay, now I'm checking green. I'm checking green now.
Check TaToH base. Now Viper and MbL, they are finding one will kill, and TaToH has to abandon the boot. So they're already finding some damage with the scouts, and it's way past the restart time, so there's no new start in this game.
Yeah, but the Norway are doing this in almost every single series, and it's working all the time.
Yeah, TaToH was not prepared for that, for sure. In the next games they will be more prepared. Also in the start of the game, both TaToH and LaaaN sent the scouts forward immediately, trying to find kills and trying to find sheep from the enemy, because you can't steal the boards. But I don't think that they found any sheep with that aggressive scouting, and the only one who is taking damage was TaToH, losing that one will and having to abandon the wood line, so that is a little bit unfortunate for him.
What do you think about MbL approach here, doing with China the barrack even before the mill? So he's going to go militias and aggressive, and obviously with these MbL walls, he will try to go for the fast castle, because he's trying. Well, it's gonna be wall completely very soon.
Yeah, TaToH is trying to kill a will from Viper. He almost gets it, but he sends two villagers and the loom to save it, so no losses for Viper. And Viper is already starting the walls. What is TaToH doing? you were talking about MbL, but now the action is actually happening from TaToH. He made the barrack
same.
after the mill, so the militia are not going to be as fast as from MbL, I guess. But yeah, if you can go safely to fast castle after the cross, that is one of the best strats you can go for.
Well, and the wood, we said about the wood for LaaaN, but well, he has one wood line at the back, Viper, but he chose both forward, so he's really exposed in terms of the wood, Mr. Viper, as well.
Yeah, he is. So both archer players are going for the militia, both scout players are going for the fast scouts. TaToH is now also walling, and the militia from MbL seems to be heading to TaToH. He's already there with the scout, disturbing the walling, and he's buying the time for the militia to enter. So while TaToH is trying to hit Viper, Viper can defend pretty nicely, but the attention of TaToH is split, and this militia might find some damage.
Well, we will see, because TaToH is there with 2 Villiers, so he knows that he's coming, and he's gonna try to wall. He's gonna be able to wall. That's gonna be a problem, but TaToH is trying. Look at MbL, he knows that he's coming. Ay. MbL is such an annoying player. He's super annoying, soupy, and he's inside with the scout and the 3 militias. Why nobody want to play? And this is good, this is a compliment with MbL, because he is super annoying as an opponent. Mr. Soupy, what do you think, man?
Yeah, this is so good for MbL actually. At the same time, TaToH lost the scout against the Viper scout. TaToH's militia are not doing any damage, and so the strategy here from Norway is to disturb the archer player with the militia, disturb the walling, and maybe if Viper is fast enough in attacking, he can also send the scouts for the damage. But this is already causing the beard from TaToH being really inefficient, and now another villager might go down if MbL can get the block.
No, he will block it. Yeah, he lost it, man. He's 2 villages down.
And he's forced away from the berries, so he's trying to go for the fast castle, but his beard is a mess now, like really big mess. He lost 2 wheels and he's off the berries. He has so many idle wheels, while MbL is going smoothly and his economy is perfect. He's going to the feudal age, and he has good resources, good amount of fields, no problem at all, and the timing difference in the castle age can be crucial.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be huge, not crucial. It's gonna be really huge, because MbL is up 50%. TaToH didn't even click up yet. He has 29 villas, MbL 31. This is looking already so damn smooth, and this is not about I mean, like a plan. It's being individual skills. And MbL just said, okay, I'm gonna go for the guy that is gonna try the same strategy as me, so I'm gonna try to delay him because the scout players are going to go scouts. Simple.
Yeah, that's right, and it's also expected that the scout player is gonna have full walls. Well, LaaaN didn't have exactly the full walls, and also Viper did not, but Viper was able to deal with the militia with no problem. They're dead already, while the militia from MbL are going to take the mill. So losing that food is actually massive at this stage, and he's still open, so the scouts can enter and maybe run to the backlines if Viper wants to make the commitment. So there is that option for them. So this is looking really rough for Spain already.
Yeah, it's looking terrible. I mean, it's crazy that they didn't clean this. He lost the mill already, and I'm telling you, TaToH has no economy to go up. While look at the economy from MbL. He's on the way to Castle Age, while TaToH didn't even click Feudal Age. Soupy, how 3 militias can make that massive damage and pretty much at this level give the first game for Norway?
Yeah, they can make this damage if you don't expect the militia enter you. So you would expect that MbL is facing the LaaaN, so he might want to attack him, but instead he went for TaToH right away, which was a great choice. But also, the map of TaToH is kind of bad. It's not so easy to make complete walls for him. And he tried to go for the greedy walls and was really punished hard for that. And now the scouts are also arriving in his base. Let's see if Viper makes the decision to run through his TC, or if he's going to be more cautious here. Seems like he lost one scout but doesn't have to go inside.
Well, it's so damn complicated for Spain. It's true that the economy Economy from LaaaaaN is looking smooth, really smooth. He is 600 foot and with wheelbarrow already. But you can see how MbL is still there. It's still there, and MbL is already castleless basically. I mean, quick time, super quick time. That's just brutal, Mr. Supi. Brutal transition to Castle Age by Norway.
Yeah, it is, and TaToH is a little bit faster than Viper. I mean, LaaaN is a little bit faster than Viper, but Viper is also picking up anytime soon, so there's not such a massive difference. And also with the Han faster stables, you can catch up with the night numbers. MbL is already up, and MbL is going for TaToH. They really want to punish TaToH here. I feel bad for him already in the game now.
They punish TaToH, but TaToH is smart, very smart. Why? Because he knows what's happening. He knows that green is coming, and he's doing towers in the goal, tower in the wood. But he needs to make the tower right now, otherwise he's not gonna be in time. The archers are coming, but I think those are gonna give him enough time. And the castle age now from TheViper is, let's say, really slower than LaaaN, and it shouldn't be, in my opinion. And LaaaN is gonna be there with 2 stables. Those knights are very strong, not against the archers, but they can hold, because TaToH is now on the way to castle. It's almost at the same time that TheViper, and TaToH didn't lose a lot, only time.
Well, he lost 2 wheels, and I thought that Viper will be same time up as LaaaN, so something happened. I was watching the resources, and he had the same amount of food almost, but somehow he's able to click up a lot slower. This tower is amazing. If MbL moves to his wood line, TaToH is gonna need 1 more tower for sure, or else he will be taken away from the code. So let's see if he's forced to do that or not.
Well, TaToH is mining a stone, so he could try, but now he's gonna move to the Lumbercamp to the right side, so he's fine. He still have the tower. Obviously, he's doing more and more damage all the time, for sure.
Yeah, but he's not losing any more wheels, but this is also delaying his production and also the university timing, so his ballistics are gonna be way later than MbL. And while all of this happening, MbL is already booming with 1 extra TC, so he is really booming happily, like really comfortable position for him.
Yeah, the good thing is that he has the husband, and he's now taking another volley in the goal. He's being on point. He's definitely being on point. Good thing is that LaaaN is gonna be a little bit faster than TheViper. It's LaaaN doing extra tone centers. Not for now. I'm checking, and he doesn't have any resources to make extra TC. He's gonna go heavily on knights, it seems. Chainbard in armor as well, but TheViper too. And Viper is adding 2 extra tone centers right away.
Yeah, that is typical of Viper and typical MbL as well. They really want to emphasize the economic boom at any situations. This is going to be good for them in the long run, but now if Spanish can dominate with the army numbers, it can backfire on them. And TaToH is already going for the 3rd range and also the university. Oof. And what is MbL doing? Still no university and booming with 2 theses. So Spain, they have their window. Let's say in the next 5 minutes, they have the window to do damage.
They can do the damage. They definitely can do the damage. It's true that Viper is standing now the knights with the +2, and that's gonna be a problem. The militias is still alive for MbL. Those knights now will clean, and he's there. There's 4 knights here. He need to wall. Let's see TaToH, palisade, TaToH, don't see TaToH. So slow. I mean, he could palisade that area. Look at the TaToH, no reaction at all. TaToH super slow, no multitasking here, and he could wall between that house and the archery range, and he didn't react. This is huge now for TaToH. Of course, he's there with the crossbows, but this cannot happen, in my opinion.
Yeah, he lost. He was getting hit in 3 spots as one, and now even more scouts getting more wheels. So TaToH is really getting hurt here. Of course, he got some knights. He got some wheels from Viper, so he was microing his crossbows at Viper woodline. But at the same time, he lost many wheels on the code and also many wheels on the stone. So that. And now even more, because Viper was sacrificing the knights for the wood wheels on TaToH's 2nd wood line. So TaToH still has the army numbers, and also LaaaN has a lot of knights, but now they really need to do damage, because TaToH is so far behind in the wins.
TaToH has 29 villages! 29 villages with MbL 57! MbL only need to do now is more archery ranges and spam archers. That's
Yeah,
it,
exactly.
because he has 60 villies and he is still ahead in villies numbers to TaToH. I don't know if TaToH did the ballistic. It's also truth that we see now LaaaN with crazy amount of knights all in. LaaaN is going 1 TC push, 3 stables with the knights, 4 stables. I like it. I like the strategy, and the Viper has no army at all. Gonna lose the stable, and this can be a snowball. LaaaN 1 TC push can work. What do you think, Mr. Soupy? What do you think?
Spain has to get a crossbows from MbL right away. If they can get a crossbows, then they can defend with the crossbows. Let's see how they fight it. They choose to go back. They are not comfortable jumping in right now. I really feel like LaaaN should go now and try to trap those crossbows.
He need to kill. He definitely need to kill, but they don't see how many units got Viper. Viper don't have the units. Viper don't have the units. It's now or never. It's now or never for Spain. If they don't take the battle, it's now or never. And now ballistic for TaToH. He needed the ballistic before. I think the ballistic is there for MbL. If they don't do the damage, it's gonna be a disaster and gonna be the game over. But if they kill the archers, then Viper won't have army to defend. LaaaN is on 4 stables. On
He's
4
really going
stables.
all in. And look at that
All
flood
in.
coming from the base from LaaaN, like constant stream of knights, yellow knights coming to the base of Viper. Now Viper, instead of defending at his own base, is going for the counter attack against TaToH, and now it's the opportunity for LaaaN to jump under the TCs and clean those crossbows. And really, if he can do that, he can kill so many wheels. That is going to be.
They
so
need to
fast
kill,
for
they need to
Viper.
go. When they see that Viper is coming.
There,
But TaToH need to wall. TaToH wall between there. La 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 la. I'm gonna play the Titanic because this cannot happen again. TaToH not paying attention at home. And the Viper now going to destroy. But he's also going to get destroyed as well. Who is getting a better trade here? Who is getting a better trade here? Let me know, because TaToH could be completely wall at home. And he didn't wall, Mr. Soupy.
He didn't wall at all, and he's getting destroyed. So is actually Viper. He's starting to lose some DCs to those knights, and they get all the crossbows from MbL. And TaToH still has some left in the base of Viper, but at the same time, TaToH got really wrecked at home. Like, how many wills he has? 22 wills, so even worse than he was 5 minutes ago.
But seriously, why he didn't make wall, Soupy? His map is now super easy to wall. It's true that they are gonna kill so many villages to the Viper. So many villages to the Viper, but there's a problem. MbL 80 villages. It's also true that if you don't have army, the 80 villages is for nothing. And if they kill the crossbows and kill the villages, still Spain have a chance to win this game with TaToH on 22 villages?
Yeah, they maybe have a small chance. Let's see, they even leave the TC alive, so they try to go for the crossbows, but leaving TC is kind of like a waste. They should really get it. But that was really risky trade for Norway, right? So Viper went for the counter attack, and that left his own base really weak, and it's exactly what happened. So Spain saw the moment they went for it, get a lot of wills and also the army from MbL. The TC is still alive. That is a big shame, but at the same time, TaToH, while he was microing his crossbows, he got really wrecked at home. So
they need to keep going. They need to keep going. Are going to attack now MbL? Do you think they can kill now MbL with that army? Maybe they can do, but I don't know. It's really hard to tell because we see everything. They don't, but they need to make the damage. They have a lot of army. Viper got no army. I mean, they can destroy, but they need to attack. Why they are not attacking? They should really feel that they have a lot more numbers. No? I mean...
Yeah, but the problem is that if they commit and they don't kill absolutely everything, they have no ego behind this. So they have this army and that's all. Like, if they lose this, they can't make it. But now they're going for the crossbows again, and this is massive amount of knights. This crossbow should be going down quite easily.
No. Now they can kill all to Viper. Now they really can kill all to Viper. Now with those crossbows and with those knights, they can really kill the TC. But they need to kill the TC, need to kill the villages. Not only the military, they need to kill the villages, right, Soupy?
Yeah, definitely. But what if they kill all the villagers? How is the boom of TaToH, LaaaN looking? He has only 57 vills, same as Viper, and MbL is at 100 vills. So even if Viper gets really destroyed here, I feel like MbL is in a position to
destroy
take this game. Yeah. He's coming to help with the crossbows again, but he has to keep this alive. If he loses this batch of crossbows, then it's kind of looking bad for Norway. So
yeah, but it's 2 army versus 1. It's 2 army versus 1. Now Viper is gonna make a castle. He's doing a castle in between both those centers, but he's losing all the villages. And I'm telling you that the Viper is gonna be able to lose all the villages and be at the same position than TaToH with 2 army versus 1. Oh my god! Just imagine if TaToH was wall at home. If he was wall at home, Spain will have this game. But he didn't wall at home, I mean in the second time. Because the first time you can agree, okay, it's not possible. But man, now even with Arbalest, I mean it's not yet Imperial. MbL won't do anything with that army.
Not yet. Now is the time for LaaaN to jump on those Axebows. And if they can kill this batch of crossbows, MbL has no army. They have to go. They really have to go. They are splitting up. And
but why TaToH is alone? Why TaToH let him alone? They need to kill those crossbows. If they kill the crossbows, why MbL is taking this battle? There is a cast, but doesn't matter. They're gonna take everything. They're gonna take everything. Soapy and Spain can't take the game. Unbelievable. If they kill all those archers, what they have left? Look at the score.
The Spain has the score lead. They were not able to clean absolutely everything. It's still got a lot, but it would have been really nice to kill all of those. There are soon to be Arbalests, but there are a massive amount of knights on the field. The boom of LaaaN just now adding the second PC.
What boom? LaaaN is now, like you said, adding the second tone center. You gotta be kidding me, Soupy. And seriously, the same that we said all the times that TaToH played amazing, the strategy is correct, but TaToH in this one, if he just wallet his base, he will be right now, instead of 32 villages, he will be with 60 villages with LaaaN. And then it will be a much better because he could go with that economy, probably go to Imperial. But if LaaaN now is gonna be able to raid, oh boy. Let's see if he's gonna be able to kill the village from...
Maybe he can kill one TC, but he can't jump under the MbL TCs right now. There's gonna be chemistry and pressure soon as well. And I can't believe they left that one TC alive again in Viper base. They killed at the 200 HP and now they put it burning again. And now Viper is preparing that TC for the second time already. I can't believe it. It's
anyway, it's incredible.
Anyway, now the Arbalests are on the field. He's going for the Halberdier as well because he knows that he's playing 2 against 1, so he needs protection against those knights. And even though those are Arbalests, he might lose them again.
He might lose. He's so many knights. He's so many knights. I mean, he's 42 knights. He's gonna kill everything. MbL, you are thinking about bot and he's gonna take coal. And now when he kills those, he will lose the others. Oh my goodness, what's going on? What's going on? And the resources for LaaaN is gonna go up to Imperial really soon. Viper survived because he did a castle, and now LaaaN is about to go up. Man, if LaaaN managed to go up to Imp with this amount of army, maybe they can't take it. What do you think?
He's gonna click Imp. He's under sling from TaToH. It's been like 1,000 resources, and also NbL is slinging Viper to get back into the game. So the both archer players are slinging. The difference is that TaToH has terrible eco, and MbL has amazing eco, and he has already Arbalests and soon to be Halberdier most likely, and then he can start punishing LaaaN really hard.
But I don't agree that he is slaying now the Viper, because what MbL could do now is just to kill LaaaN. If he let LaaaN to get into the Paladins, then how he's gonna kill? With Arbalest against Paladins? No way!
Yeah, no way. Yeah, maybe with Halberdiers and Arbalest you can beat that, and with the fact that he has a good ego behind it, and LaaaN and TaToH ego are pretty bad, so...
Yeah, but look, Soapy! MbL was going with the Arbalest, sorry that I interrupt you, to make damage to LaaaN, and they immediately went back, so he's losing time, and now that TC will go down finally, or not? What do you think? Because right now the Viper has 74 villages, but losing against that TC finally go down, and I wanted to... Okay, now he's attacking. Finally, MbL is attacking. Yes, now MbL should do a massive damage into LaaaN.
Yeah, and he's going for the forward castle. That's going to be on a hill. That's going to be a good spot, decent spot to keep raiding and also to fall back all the time. So that's what should keep his Arbalest alive if he doesn't lose them all now.
He's gonna lose them all? Well, the Knights are not really fighting well. The Knights are not really fighting well. Oh my god, the Knights are... Stop it! Thanks, DE! Thanks, DE, for that path in there. Oh my god, did you see that move? Holy
Yeah,
moly.
yeah, but that is good for MbL. Now he has
Obviously.
a castle to fall back to and going to make the second castle. And he's starting to threaten his production buildings and also his farming eco. It is true that LaaaN is up to imp and he still has, what, massive amount of knights, like 50 knights in the field.
Yeah, but this now is almost impossible. Well, we will see. The numbers in military is similar. And look at MbL playing like a beast. Castle on his face.
Yeah,
Literally in his face. Go, 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 Mr. Supi.
At the same time, MbL and Viper cleaned up the crossbows from TaToH, and Viper is also up to imp right now under the sling from MbL. So MbL has been untouched this entire game, has amazing eco, took some bad fights, but now is in a position to really dominate this game. And
It is. But MbL need to check his base. He didn't notice. And now he's losing quite a lot of villages. But man, how is possible? Explain me. How is possible that after all the raiding the Viper got, Viper has 12 villages more than LaaaN? Explain me that.
And the reason is that
incredible.
LaaaN has played with one TC for so long, so even though Viper got punished really hard, he got the castle at the back post and also two TCs who have been pumping wheels all the time, and even though they have went to Viper town all the time to reduce the amount of villagers, he is still pepperable
GG.
and GG as well.
GG. You know, I mean, I like it. The game was fun, was exciting, but I'm telling you something. The idea, the strategy can be good, but I have only one feeling. If Spain don't have a perfect execution, it can be a disaster for them because you have seen how good these players play and how smooth MbL has played this game. 200 population, and he was just dominating like completely the game.
Yeah,
If you know
it was
what I mean.
it was actually a pretty easy game for MbL. Like he got never raided in the early game, and he did a lot of damage to TaToH with the militia. So that really set TaToH behind in the in the Expo fight. It was also pretty unlucky for TaToH to have such a bad map. He had to make big walls far away, so he had some weakness to be punished, and that's exactly what happened. And they tried to play with the low eco mass army style, and honestly it surprised me how far they pushed Norway with that massive disaster in the early game.
Yeah, well, I mean, LaaaN with Teuton's Knights, he went 4 stables 1 TC for all the game. Well, it's normal because they were doing incredible amount of army, right? But the problem was that TaToH wanted to go too greedy with those walls, like you said. Well, MbL, I don't say that his map was better or worse, I don't know, but he was super safe with the walls. It's just safe. Try to be wall as fast as possible. As fast as possible. That was the difference. Yeah?
Yeah, fast and compact. Exactly. I felt like also for the late game, Norway had the better sieves, and well, Spain tried something crazy with the mass army, and we also see that Norway has kind of a weakness against that kind of play. We also saw that against Russia when they were really pushed to the limit in the Arabia game. By the same of style, going 3 ranges, 3 stable, mass knight, mass crossbow. Because Norway want to play with mass eco.
Well, I don't know what you think, but Supi, if TaToH was wall with this strategy, they kill. They will have kill. I mean, they couldn't do it because MbL delayed with the militias, and then he was with a disaster economy TaToH. Because with this same situation, if TaToH wasn't killed at home, will be a much better sling for LaaaN, and they will have destroyed Viper and will be in a much better position with economy, with military. The problem is that the execution was a little bit weak. So guys, game number 2 incoming. I mean, if you know what I mean, like if TaToH wasn't delayed with it, I mean, those 3 militias destroyed TaToH seriously.
Yeah, indeed, they did destroy him.
Destroyed his game, better say.
Yeah. They still were able to fight pretty nicely. I don't know, they didn't make any real mistake after that, but their ego was just not enough to fight with MbL. Even though MbL got some really bad fights himself, so he got cleaned many times, but was able to keep up his production really nicely.
The 3 militias killed, and then when he was completely open and the Viper went 2 times with only 3-4 knights and he got nothing. He didn't notice because TaToH was focused so much in the micro, and he didn't notice, and he could have walled his base. After that, he could have been walled completely. Anyway, the game number 2 will happen. It's gonna be now home map for Spain. That yeah, but I mean, what you notice is that there was some situations that if you make against these kind of teams, it's so difficult to come back.
Yeah, it is. If you fall behind in the early game, it's so hard to come back.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Scandinavia should be the next game, I believe. Savit, thank you everyone for the support. 6 months. We don't have the alerts because we are listening the finish, Mr. Soupy, and this is the second series. Now we want a 1-1, right? Because playing against Viper and MbL, even if you are TaToH and LaaaaaN and you get the 2-0 behind, it's a start to be tough. What do you think?
Yeah, they really want to win their home map. Then again, when we are thinking about the Civs, they use TaToHs and TaTars, which are kind of not the best, but kind of mediocre, I would say, for Arabia. So I don't think they are feeling too bad about losing that. Norway, they use Han and Chinese, and Chinese is one of the top Civs. Han is so and so, not the best, but kind of in the middle of the pack. So also Norway didn't use their best Civs in the first match, so they are saving francs for something else, maybe for Coast Lake or Valley even.
Okay, and I mean, Supi need more volume. I mean, after 4 hours now, Supi need more volume. The problem is that I scream, and then it looks like I have a much more volume because I'm screaming.
Maybe you scream so much and then people have to lower the volume and then they can't hear me because I'm talking
exactly, man.
Person.
Exactly, but I have increased him anyway. I have increased him a little bit, so now should be better. Anyway, they don't start this. Oh, is Chaos Speed.
Yeah, I see Chaos Speed actually. So let's speculate a little bit on the Civs here. What do they have here?
Let's go, baby.
I was thinking that they might want to play TaToHs in Chaos Speed, but there's Incas definitely. I have a feeling we might see Incas, and what else? Slavs, Lithuanians, Celts, maybe not with Incas. Oh, the God is banned by Norway, so I completely missed that. I was wondering why there is no God from Spain, but it was banned, so it makes sense. Norway, they have, I think Aztecs and Magyars might be a pretty good combination here.
Okay, I was just checking Hans and China, where Chinese, just to stop those. But honestly, I like that they pick Chaos Speed as a whole map, but in my opinion, players like Viper and MbL surprise them in a map like Chaos Speed is kind of hard, man.
Yeah, but this is not the play style of either MbL or Viper. I'm sure they don't enjoy this map as well. They really must hate it. Was this the first pick? No, this was not the first pick. So Norway had the chance to ban Chaos pick, but chose to ban Arena instead. So maybe they don't hate it so much. Let's see if they are prepared actually. But this is the kind of the map that, let's say, we as the Suomi team, we have been able to abuse AM and Secret or GL. These kind of crazy maps. And I think Viper and MbL might be a little bit weaker.
Should be, but I don't think that MbL is bad for this kind of maps. I think MbL in this kind of crazy maps, he might feel comfortable. By the way, do you see the game? Because I don't.
I don't see it right now.
Okay, I'm restarting my Steam anyway. Seems that the game didn't start. I don't want to be surprised before, so I prefer to restart now.
They remade the lobby once again, so the game is not starting.
Okay. I just restarted my Steam. This Steam is going sometimes cuckoo.
But this Chaos Pit, I'm thinking that if you don't have a plan going to the Chaos Pit and you are playing in a way that let's see what the enemy does and we will react, then it's really dangerous, because if you go to the map with the plan, you know exactly what you want to do, how to do it, how you follow up, and how to win the game. But if you're forced to reacting, you can fall behind really fast and really early. So let's see.
Yeah, in this kind of map, if you are waiting what your opponent does, usually you die. But it's MbL and Viper, and they are so fast. They have a really good answer in most of the case. And MbL wall even on water, So
yeah. I'm thinking about also Franks here, because there are 2 batches of berries. So Franks has a lot of nice food income, and also the farm bonus is also amazing. So Franks might be actually one of the best picks for Norway here. Let's see if we see it, or they want to save it for something else.
Okay. Well, the players are already there. 4 players. TheViper, TaToH, LaaaaaN, MbL. Why not Meme streaming in Spanish in the tournament? The question is, why Isult is streaming in Spanish? Why Supi is not casting in Finnish? Supi, why you are not casting in Finnish? Let's go now casting in Finnish. What do you think about the next map? In Finnish.
Okei, jos pitti on yleensä semmoinen aika hazardimappi, siinä voi tapahtua mitä tahansa, ja riippuu siitä, kumpi tiimi tulee paremmin valmistautumaan tähän mappiin, että kumpi pystyy ottamaan siinä kunnon niskalenkit vastustajasta siinä alkupelissä. Katsotaan kumpi voimakkaampi, Espanja vai...
Yeah. It's an oath. It's an oath, Supi, because it was clear. It was clear an oath. You don't have to repeat. Everyone know. Todo el mundo lo entiende. Everyone understand. Supi, so smooth speaking in your native language, I totally agree.
Thank you.
What a question is this? Because this is an English channel from a Spanish guy with a Finnish co-caster, because we love casting in English, and because English, I don't know what you think, but English probably it's more universal language, You understand English, but not many people understand Finnish or also Spanish, except people from Spain and from your country. As simple as that.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like we have a lot of Finnish people here watching as well, so nice to see so many Finns here. So great stuff.
Yeah, but the game is still... I don't see the game still. What the hell?
Yeah, now the game disappeared again, and it's not on the spectate game, so
Okay.
I'm not sure what the problem is.
I'm telling you now, it started. The game dropped, slightly delayed, need to update map, someone is getting out of sync. So...
Okay.
Yeah. They don't want to play this map, that's obvious. They probably never got this map. Yeah, man, so they speak Spanish and Supi in Finnish. We could make the castle like this. I speak in Spanish and you in Finnish, and then all the viewers go to the hell.
I think we might be able to make it work.
Yeah.
And still make it sound like we understand each other and make the casting smooth and all. So I think we should try it sometime.
Sin duda. Estoy de acuerdo. I agree. I just said I agree. In Spanish. Oh my God. Anyway, hopefully they will be able to start. I don't know. Okay. They hosted again. I see the room again. So go, amigos. Go. We want to see the maps. But one thing that I'm kind of a little bit surprising. Not so many games are really long in this tournament. I expected more longer games, and the games are quite fast. Except 2-3 games in all the tournament with TSP.
Yeah, I'm really seeing the reason behind it. The reason is that people are going so heavily on the army numbers. So they are going 3 stables, 3 ranges, not booming so much. So they are really looking to use the army advantage to dominate. And when that kind of games happens, you either dominate with the army numbers, or you don't get the kill, and then the better economic kicks in, and then the other team wins. So
and
that is, it's GG. So that is the reason for me.
Okay, well, we can talk about the civilizations now. Let me see if I pay the bettings. Let's go for the bettings. Now, bettings for the game number 2. And in this one, Chaos Speed, the Viper with Franks, which in my opinion, it's really great, because if you don't have gold, the other can compete with, for example, the scout from Franks, right? Supi, you cannot make bloodlines in early game. And then we have Ethiopians and Incas. Ethiopians in Chaos Speed. What advantage you getting Ethiopians here when you cannot make archers?
I think you can use Ethiopians to make... What can you do? What do you want to do with Ethiopians? You can't
this
get
map.
gold, so you can't make 3 militias if you get the loom. So maybe it would make sense if you can make 3 militias and the man-at-arms because of the extra gold, but you can't make the 3 man-at-arms right away. So I'm a little bit curious. As I was saying, Frank is a really good pick here actually, and TaToH with Inkas and LaaaN with Lithuanians is kind of expected.
Yeah. Well, let's go, guys. We are starting. We are getting ready to rumble. Now we are going to enjoy. Remember, in Spanish and in Finnish. No, I'm joking, guys. We're gonna keep going with English. And ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoy Frank's Ethiopians, Incas, Lithuanians. But for who? Let's go to the game number 2 with Miss Soupy and Mr. Soupy. We were analyzing, but we're gonna analyze again for those people on YouTube that love to see the great analysis. As a green and blue Norway and already laming Ethiopians in this map, I don't know if we will have a lot of time to analyze because here can be a lot of lame.
Well, Frank is really amazing in this map. They have the very picking bonus, and then they also have the free farming upgrade and the stronger scouts as well. So they have a lot of bonuses going for them in this game actually. The Lithuanians, they have extra food at the start, so they can get really fast up as well. But Frank has more HP on the scouts, so they should be able to dominate. Ethiopians on the other side is kind of interesting pick for me. I'm honestly struggling to imagine what he might want to go for here. So we would have to find out. Then we have TaToH with the Ingas. I think the boxing rush is pretty much expected from him. So it's gonna come down to how well TaToH and LaaaN can play together with the Wills and the Scouts and what MbL is doing.
For me, Lithuanians is kinda wasted great civilization for other maps in this one. I don't know what you think.
It can be good if you play like long late game maps with a lot of relics, but here you get the 150 food, so that enables really fast uptime, so it's not bad. But I think Frank's is just a little bit better here.
Yeah, it's better, in my opinion too. But anyway, like you said, I mean, you can make 2 mils on berries. Berries Franks is insane. LaaaN been trying and laming for years. I mean, Viper can still get them because they are very close to the TC, but obviously he's losing a lot of food. Instead of pushing to the TC, you are losing a lot. And there's a water buffalo also lamed by LaaaN, so he definitely did some good lame. And TaToH in the early game also here can make some damage with the eagle and lame it already all 5 years to MbL. So MbL is in problems right now. No food.
Yeah, and he's also walling the stone right now. MbL met the bloom already, so the eagle should not find any kills. So what's gonna happen next? Both Norway players there lost the deer, and they did not go for the laming right away themselves. LaaaN, interestingly, went for the berries first and not for the lumber camp, so he is aiming for some really fast uptime here.
Yeah, but he's laming, and look at MbL. He's taking
God.
300 water buffalo that does 450 food. He's fine, man. Completely fine. I'm not wasting anything.
Yeah, that is actually a big thief. But they still have the deer, so if they go back home and take the deer, they can go up pretty fast. So MbL lost the deer, but is getting the water buffalo, so it's kind of a wash.
I always found funny why they call water buffalo when there's zero water here, you know? Like
it's a chaos pit, anything can happen. Anyway, TaToH is here with the villager walling the second berries of MbL, which are at the back. MbL already mirrored the front one, so he can take that, but he might not be able to take this back berries. But now Viper is also coming with the scouts, so with 2 scouts and villagers, they should be able to win this fight.
I want to ask you, do you like this map as a player to play?
No, it's so stressful to play. There's so much going on, and it's really a pain in the ass to play.
Okay, I knew the answer, guys, but I wanted just to know. MbL is going back now without the scout. You don't want to lose it, okay? And well, the eagle. You don't want to lose the eagle, but he might lose the eagle, Viper. And losing the eagle might be important. Oh, Viper went away too far when the eagle is really low HP. But other than that, Viper is already walling all the map. Are they gonna wall all the map completely? Ooh, the stone, but he has one stone at the back, MbL. MbL is fine, but LaaaN, it's thanks to the beautiful Lithuanians bonus, the fastest up to feudalage, which was expected.
Yeah, let's see how his wood is gonna be actually. He's going up to the field edge already, but just now he has 2 villagers arriving to his lumber camp, so he's really lacking the wood right now to even make the barrack. So even though he's fast up, his scouts are gonna be late.
But why TaToH send the eagle with 1 HP to attack the villager? I don't understand. He's trying to save, but trying to save. TaToH is not really on point in some situations, because I mean it's not that the eagle is gonna be, but you can always go back with the eagle to your base, and since there's no gold in the map, you can put the eagle in the TC and recover all the HP.
Yeah, exactly. It's a small mistake for sure. So what's going on now? LaaaaaN is furious soon, still doesn't have the wood for the stable, can make the barrack. TaToH trying to say the wheel, being really annoying with the palisade. That's actually taking a lot of micro from him as well, so let's see how his own ego seems to be okay.
TaToH is sending Supi already 7 villies forward. 7 villies forward, and MbL didn't even click up to Feudal Age yet, because he has no resources at all. He's at the limit and now he's clicking up, but this is good strategy for Spain, or it should be. It's going to the Viper, so then LaaaaaN will be safe, smooth at home, because he's gonna have faster up, will be there with the scouts, and now TaToH will try to make the domination on the Viper base.
Yeah, that is actually a really good decision by him, and also the both berries of Viper are in the spot, so if TaToH can tower here, he can take Viper completely out of the food, and he doesn't have the wood to make the farms just yet, so putting a tower in between those 2 berries is going to be devastating for Viper. So let's see if he's going to go for that, or he wants to go for the wood first. Seems like the tower is going after the wood.
Well,
and he's maybe also the blacksmith, yeah.
The tower with so many villiers, and Viper is not even reacting. He now need to move those villiers. That tower is gonna be... No, it's super slow, Viper. Super slow with that tower. That tower is gonna get destroyed. I mean, he can't finish that one. So many villiers that 5 villiers. He's gonna now take some villiers, less in the micro. He's gonna try to even click that. You need to micro now, TaToH. You need to micro now, because he's that tower. No. He opened to escape. Why he didn't send those? And now Viper is going to go with that villiers? No. He's going away, and he got a small heal advantage. The scout is there, but he walled it. Viper reaction is just smooth. Really smooth. Now, Mr. Supi.
He did the best in a really bad position, but still this is a lot of damage already. Him getting a tower like that in his wood line. And now he's weak to another tower in his berries, so TaToH is going for that. Viper has some spear to fight with him, and also scouts and wins, so I think this should still favor Spain, since those villages have the upgrades already.
Yeah, but look at now the Viper. The Viper, those villies got the +1, but the villies are there, got 1 speed as well. Let's see that micro. So many villies with the +1 scout, and now Imani, if MbL is gonna send here the Men-at-Arms. He lost the stone. Don't tell me that he lost. I think he deleted, but the Men-at-Arms are now on TaToH base, and no more stoning come from TaToH, because MbL is denying the stone. Doing a good job, but the big battle is happening on Viper base that has so many delays, but Viper with the micro is killing it, amigo.
I think Viper is doing the best he can right here. He might lose some villagers now, but he has the scout numbers, and the numbers from LaaaaaN are quite low right now, so Viper is going for this boxing fight with Incas, and with the scouts, I don't know who's gonna win. Maybe Viper can't take it with the village upgrades. At the same time, MbL is looking for damage with the Man-at-Arms, was able to take TaToH away from the stone for a while, but didn't kill any wheels, and now he's looking to find damage on LaaaaaN with the Man-at-Arms.
Yeah, at the end he did some damage, because the Incas village paid off, and it's 2 versus 1, but I don't know why, for example, imagine if MbL come here with the Men-at-Arms, they probably kill everything. Why he didn't send the Men-at-Arms and the spear to defend Viper?
Yeah, they could have destroyed everything here, but maybe they made the call that Viper is saying, okay, I'm doing actually quite fine. Go and try to do damage. So maybe that is the play they're going for. But now
but he's not
Viper
really
is kind
fine.
of stabilizing.
But he's not really fine. I mean, he has 24 villages when LaaaaaN 31. I mean, LaaaaaN 31, and usually, I don't know if you agree, the player setup with the economy for a scout, it has a smoother transition to Castle Age than the one that is going like MbL Man at Arms. Is he doing more army or MbL is now full economy wise? Because I don't know what he's doing.
He's not making any ranges at least, so he's full economy at least for now. Has made some spearmen for defense. None is coming with the scouts, but the scouts are so low HP, so they can't do anything. So MbL and Viper still have a lot of army on the map, do they? Viper is defending and MbL is looking for the damage, but they have their wood lines walled, so they should be fine.
Yeah, I only think, I don't know what you think, he's doing now the barrack. TaToH is doing the barrack because he feels that those villages are not doing enough damage anymore. He has only 5 villages forward, still with the man at arms. LaaaN has cut already, so he can go already to mine gold. Scouts got any upgrade? Not yet. Do you think they should commit now and make a forging? Ooh, now he's doing some good damage into Viper. Viper is definitely suffering a lot right now.
Yeah, he get 2 wheels right there, and the difference in villagers is pretty big actually already. So Viper 26 and LaaaN 34. And also, TaToH has not lost many villas. He lost a few, but he's only a few behind from MbL. But now the man at arms are entering the base of TaToH, so he should suffer a little bit now.
No, but he's Inca villagers, so he can probably be okay if he fight with the villagers. Yeah, he got the upgrades. He's missing the forging. He's gonna wall. Oh, he won't. No, but he's open. Okay, no. He escaped a little, but now he has to the lead. Need to be careful. And village versus men at arms, and the men at arms are going away. That's only happens with Incas.
Yeah, MbL could have maybe killed a few kills if he committed to the fight, but chooses to run away anyway, so to buy the maximum amount of time that he can. So he's just running away, trying to be annoying, and now LaaaN is coming with the scouts. And with those spearmen and the man at arms, a lot of scouts should go down in this fight, so let's see.
Can you explain me why LaaaN is not going for the goal? I don't understand yet why LaaaN, that he chopped those trees long time ago, didn't go for the goal. Now those scouts, like you said, well, the villages are helping, but what is he doing, LaaaN? Losing all the scouts for what? For two men at arms? Make no sense to me.
Yeah, it's debatable which is worth more, the scouts or villagers at this point. But now, at the same time, TaToH is going to the tower to MbL, but Viper is arriving with the scouts, gives 1 win. TaToH has spearmen to defend, but is forced away from the tower. So, and actually, behind all of this, Viper made credit to the base of MbL to take that second barriers of MbL. So that's nice teamwork.
Yeah, but LaaaN is what we were talking. LaaaN is on the way to Castle. It is true that MbL can go Castle at any time. Oh! And with Ethiopians, he's gonna go Camels probably, because he's gonna stable. He's doing a stable. What do you think about this? I mean, LaaaN is mining gold, and LaaaN, now that he has the market as well, Fog of War, he should dominate now with the Knights. What do you think?
He has a big timing window, because MbL just now clicked up. Ethiopians, they do get camels, but it's kind of awkward. You don't really want to make camels as Ethiopians. You don't also get the bloodlines, so they are gonna be not the maximum camels that they can be. So, but I think that might be the only choice. Also, MbL, they get the free pikemen upgrade, so if he can produce a lot of spearmen right now, so pikemen are gonna help with the defense as well.
He's doing second stable. He's doing secret stable, so he's gonna go full on cavalry. I don't know. I mean, well, let's see. TaToH has 37 villages, but look how this happened. TaToH was really ahead to the Viper, but now he's only 2 ahead. Viper catching up in numbers because he's walling on the right side, looking the outside, walling already. He's securing the map. These players, even in a situation like this, they are so good, and they are going to restore.
Oh, so there's a drop, that's the bad. Yeah. Viper really catch up with the villager amount. Once he got the towers up, he's defended actually quite well, and at the same time TaToH lost some wheels at home and also lost some wheels forward, so that enabled Viper to catch up with the wheels.
Okay, I didn't check anything because when there is a drop like this, just to don't check anything how the game is going, it's better to keep going like if there's not a drop, because this can be unfair if there is some information that we shouldn't say. So drop, and they're going to restore. Yes, they are already with the game, and let's see. I believe that there will be another spec delay or not. Okay, they started. Do you see the game?
No, I don't see it. I'm restarting the game because I have this problem that I can't join the game if I...
Okay.
But I'm restarting my own game.
In Discord, I send you the number of the game. Anyway, they still have 1 minute and 30 seconds big delay, so they are restoring quite fast. A player disconnected, or yeah, the game crashed or whatever. Anyway, they are starting really quick, and we're going to continue. Good thing is that they could restore, because sometimes you cannot, and that's really bad. Yeah, but usually when you are playing with lobbies, you can restore. Yeah. With the matchmaking, people don't restore, not because you cannot, just because how you find the players to restore, and the points doesn't count, so it makes no sense. But in lobbies, you can restore.
Yeah, exactly.
When are the finals? Tomorrow, guys. Check the overlay. We have all the information. Look, here the draft, here the chat, here the tournament banner, here the scheduling problem, then the support, the score. We got everything, guys. Check the overlay. We got all the information you need, guys. All the information you need is in the stream. For you who is in a better position, the scores say that Norway is ahead, but now, like you said, in a map that the players are so close, being up to Castle is faster, it can be huge.
Yeah, definitely. And Plan is going for the knights, and if MbL is going for the camels to defend, sure, he can defend, but you can't really raid with camels that well under the TC. So that is definitely something to pay attention to, like how much damage they can do. Let's
go, guys. We are starting, or better said, we continue with the action, because this was a restore, and let's see what is gonna happen. Almost Castle Age for LaaaN. Not so many villages on goal. I'm gonna go to LaaaN, 5 villages on goal, and 2 stables for Ethiopians. I'm not sure, to be honest, and it's still a mess, a complete mess. Viper base. Viper is doing something great, that is walling on the right side, so he's not gonna get surprised through that area, but still, he can get raided a lot in front, because look at the stables are on his face, man. And he's doing the husbandry directly. Yeah,
those walls on the side, they are really good. Also, MbL is going for the same. MbL doesn't have any wood, but he has actually a lot of gold and also a lot of food. He will get some food as well as Ethiopian, so he is able to pump a lot of camels or knights right away. So let's see which one he goes for. Viper still has scouts on the field, so he will be looking for some damage, but now the knights arrive. They don't have good upgrades, only plus 1 still.
Look at the resources for MbL. Like, he has 700 gold. Now even 100 extra. He has a lot of resources, MbL. I mean, if they are not the best units, but he's going knights. Well, he's going knights with a civilization like Ethiopians. I was expecting camels, and now Viper is getting destroyed. Expected. Look at the knights. Wow.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage now, and maybe he wants to go knights because TaToH still has a lot of spearmen on the field. So with the camels, you can't really fight against those. But if you have enough knights, you can maybe clean those up sometime. And with the knights, you can raid a lot of better. And MbL is ignoring Viper right away and is going for the counter raid on base of TaToH instead. And he should be able to run through the thesis. But now TaToH is falling. There was a window for MbL, but now the window is closed.
Nice, the window is really close. Also, he cannot really fight here. He's not doing the camels, but those spears from TaToH are +1/+1, so they are really going to be able to kill the camels. What do you think?
Yeah, they will kill them for sure. Now he's going to raid LaaaN. He doesn't have any defenses at home, so he's finding some will kills. LaaaN also trying to raid MbL, but MbL is making camels to defend. At the same time, LaaaN tried to sneak a villager at the right side of the map, but that villager got walled in by Vipers somehow. I don't know how that can happen, but there it is, trapped in the jail. And LaaaN is also looking to scout the outside of the map, but we'll find out that Viper is already completely walled and already up as well.
How the hell Viper is in Castle Age? I mean, how this happened? How Viper managed to macro like this? He's being under the towers, aggression, under the knights, and he still managed to reach Castle Age. Yes, how? We don't know. Heavy blow, now instantly, and Bozo. This is incredible. Seriously, Supi, how he managed to be in Castle Age, really?
Yeah, he must have used the market really heavily. He has only one stable that he's producing nice from and doesn't have the economy to go for the boom right away. So he's in castle but not really achieving anything. MbL on the other hand had made a massive amount of camels now after the first nights and really cleaned the army of LaaaN. So they really need TaToH to castle now as well. So let's see how his reserves are looking. He's still far away.
TaToH is exactly with a great population. It's starting to make some walls, but unable to go up. Those camels are +1/+1 and also got monks. MbL is playing extremely good, if you ask me.
Yeah, the start was kind of questionable. He was so late to feudal age, but now he has recovered really nicely and is pushing LaaaN back all the way to his base, and LaaaN was not able to use those nice and faster uptime to raid them that much. Actually, not at all.
Those knights are doing now nothing. He's going now with the camels, and now the problem here is that Viper is in castle, yes, with 39 villages, but in castle age, and probably he will start to make, and he has a TC outside. What that means, that soon he will have a much better boom than TaToH, Mr. Soupy.
Yeah, and also LaaaN is not booming behind this at all. He has some wood on the inside as well. It's really inefficient wood chopping, and also does not have any extra TCs at the outside either, so he's not booming when MbL actually has added 2 extra town centers to the outside, and Viper also one, and surely he's gonna add some more as well anytime soon.
What surprised me is that TaToH is on 54 villages. That means with the damage and the aggression he put, he never loses any village at all. He's on the way to Castles now, and what TaToH should do here, because he's gonna be in a position to what? To boom and try to catch up? Or you think they should keep the full aggression mode activated? My god, sorry, because look at MbL going. If he now get into land woodline, he's gonna make a massacre, Mr.
Yeah, those both woodlands are open actually, and let's see if he's gonna notice that at all. The second one avoids the danger for now, and he's able to wall that, so no damage done right now. TaToH is really amassing a lot of spearmen, so he's gonna be upgrading pikemen, but what do they do with the pikemen and knights? So maybe they have to go for the siege and start ramming right away.
Let's see, because there's a lot of knights in one side, there's a lot of knights in the other, but they are still not taking the big battle in the south. Knights and spears. Viper does have a lot of army. Well, this is the only army he has, 6 knights. You can see at the bottom in the beautiful overlay that we have to cast this tournament, because sadly we don't have capture rate, so we don't see a lot. And now he's raiding land. MbL, it's dominating again, because look at also the boom he has behind this, Mr. Soupy.
Yeah, he's booming really well and is finding some kills. I was questioning the camels a little bit, because you can't really raid with them, but he has been able to find some damage and also completely defend both himself and Viper from the Knights of LaaaN, so the camels are really paying off. And now TaToH is adding a workshop in between the bases of Viper and MbL, but even if you destroy the base in the middle completely, both Viper and MbL are already expanding to the outside.
But look what MbL is doing. Sorry that I interrupt you. I mean, because now you can't even do anything. He's doing a castle. MbL is playing out of his mind with that castle. 0 damage to him. Maybe go to Viper, but the problem is that MbL Soupy will be up to Imperial anytime.
Yeah, that castle is gonna put a stop to that push on his side, and also Viper is making a castle as well. So Viper is making the castle to protect the outside more than the middle, so he doesn't really care if he loses that farming eco, he just wants to stay safe on the outside. And at the same time, MbL took a really good fight against the Knights of LaaaN as well, so there is that as well, and still a lot of knights.
Oof. Now they are attacking the main TC for Viper, but like you said, Viper is just moving. Outside. He has no village. He's gonna take the tower, maybe 4 or 5 villages, but he's moving most of his villages, and he's already outside with 3 town centers more. 3 town centers more, and how many TCs got Mr. LaaaN? Now he got 3 TCs as well, but LaaaN got 59 villages. With all this aggression, he got 59 villages. Viper is with the same villages as well.
Yeah, now they get like 10 villagers or something are killing a TC, but it's not such a big deal for Viper. He is safe at the outside and has the castle, so they went for the heavy army play again, but now they have like no potential for any damage at all. So what can they do now? MbL, but they're still both looking far away from him.
Yeah, but MbL has 90 villages, Supi. 90 villages. He's eating the towers with shootles. Shootles eat the pikes, and then he got also camels. He got monks as well. If he don't want to take the battle, he won't take it. He's gonna take the battle. He's even taking the battle, not anymore. Those so many pikes. But honestly, Spain can't do any damage with that army, in my opinion.
No, not at all, and they are also behind in economy big time. Like they're both really far away from Imp, and they are also both really behind in the villager numbers compared to MbL. Yes, Viper has the same amount of villagers as LaaaN and TaToH, but as a team, they are 30 villages behind.
Supi, but TaToH is adapting. Oh, TaToH, the guy is slow, very slow, and at home didn't make the house, and now he's getting raided by the knights. And I was about to say that he's doing the coinage, but this is massive damage to TaToH because he made the house in the wrong spot. And now, even if those Inca villages are +4 armor, they cannot still fight against the knights.
And no, they can't. He's gonna find some real kills. It's not a complete disaster, but still hurts a lot. And now the knights are gonna stay outside, and that means that they have to chase those. Because if they leave the knights unattended, they can find a lot of damage later on as well. At the same time, TaToH is trying to push MbL with Mangonels, but MbL dives in with the camel skills. Mangonels actually loses
what
a
is
lot
he
of
doing?
camels on the process.
What is he doing, MbL? He lost so many camels! So many camels, man!
Yeah, he stayed far too long on that spot. The score is surprisingly close, so... But MbL is up to the Imp, and he's upgrading the Chainmail armor for the infantry and adding second chasm, so is he gonna go for full Sotelo warriors here?
He's going shooters, man! He's going shooters, yes, but now this is Link. This sum is Link. TaToH with now a okay economy with 80 villages. He's just linking land to Imperial, who is up to Imperial, and my question is, Paladins or shooters? Honestly, obviously Paladins, man, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, obviously, but if you add Halberdiers, you might be able to do well with the shooters here, but shooters, they also die really fast to the TCs, so it's not really a raiding unit at this point of the game. Maybe with the elite and +4 armor they can do something, but well, luckily for him, he's going in.
But he needs to wall. TaToH is still open again. Look at it. I mean, he's open on the main TC. He's not walling that palisade close to the mill. He's still open on his base. He's not. He doesn't see. He doesn't see that he's gonna get destroyed. Why he's not walling? Why he's not moving those villages? Look at those shooters. He's gonna take the TC in 5 seconds. Supi. TaToH is not walling. He's been, in my opinion, slow. Now he's gonna send the villages back, and he's gonna lose again a lot.
Yeah,
Okay,
he has to escape with everything and force the stone walls up. Well, he's able to do it because MbL is changing the target to LaaaN, because LaaaN is really the more dangerous player right here. And as I was saying, getting those knights inside their economy and the outer sphere of the map, they are still finding damage and now killing some board runners from LaaaN, so that is so annoying with the theory.
Wow. No, this is game. Can you explain me in this situation why LaaaN did the castle he did? Just to go Petas and raid Viper? But you have to secure your base, because if you lose the base how you are losing right now, 66 villages, is total destruction again, and the Viper is on the way to Imperial. Sadly, Spain put some good show, some good strategies, but Norway is, in my opinion, in another level, man. And they were waiting to see what LaaaN and TaToH were doing, but they react amazingly well. Look at the village count, man. Look at the village, man. For both Norway players, it's insane.
Yeah. This is over now. Norway did a really good job here and really impressed.
Was they beat at TC? What? Was they beat at TC, Supi? That was they beat at TC. It's completely. If they have a small chance, It was the Imperial TC that, oh my god, I didn't even pay attention because I was thinking, okay, LaaaN will do the Imperial TC outside. And he made the Imperial TC, the one in the middle, is, I have to play this, guys. Sorry, Supi, but I have to play the Titanic. Yeah, game over, man.
Yeah, that was a great timing on the Titanic as well. They called it GG immediately. Like, it was already really bad. Like, almost game over for them already, but losing the Imp TC is just seals the deal.
I mean, what can we say? These players, sorry, Supi, you can have some strategies against them. They are just too good.
Yeah, in this map, and I was speaking before that, like Spain, they will come with some plans, and Norway, they might not have a plan, and they have to react in this chaos bit. And we were talking both that if you have to react on this map, then you will die because you can get really checkmate, right?
Yeah.
But with the individual skill, Viper is able to hold against two in such a crucial situation. Okay, he took a lot of damage. Obviously, it's inconvenience and scouts, but he didn't fold. He was able to withstand the pressure and start booming in somewhat open, somewhat good shape, right?
Supi, check the outside. The TCs Viper has all straight in line. 5 TCs, man, with 10 farmers each. Viper had 54 farmers when they finished the game with 120 villages, even more than MbL. Is just insane. And he was with no more. Let's check in the statistics. He never got more than what? Than 9th largest army. I mean, 9th largest army in that map, and he managed to stay in the game with the most villages, 120. Just look, it's just another level. Guys, this is another level. Norway 2, Spain 0, guys. No, Supi, I like to try to explain, okay, what it went bad, wars, like the idea was solid, but they are just too good, man.
Yeah, definitely. Like, Viper defense was really good, even though he took the damage. And then MbL was left almost completely alone for a while. Okay, yes, TaToH went for the tower rush a bit later. Also, MbL's plan was not the best. He was going for the man at arms with Ethiopians because you get the extra code, so you can make extra militia in Feudal and also get the man at arm upgrade. But his uptime was really slow, so that gave a big time window for Spain to punish Viper, but didn't do decisive damage. And then MbL got all the time, and then played really well with the camels and monks to buy the time for Viper as well to make a complete boom. And yeah, okay, well played by both of them.
In this map, honestly, if Spain don't win this map with these civilizations, then when? Celts and Mongols versus Persians and Byzantines. What do you think? Scandinavia?
Persians for Scandinavia is so surprising for me. I was sure they are saving that for Nomad, but they still have Malians for Nomad, so maybe that is the reason. They have really good Nomad seals anyway. But
you know what happened? They don't want to play Nomad. They want to win 4-0.
Yeah, that's a strategy that you can go for, but it can bite you in the ass if it fails, and then you are left with bad seals.
Okay, we're starting. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 3, and as we were talking, those are the civilizations. Persians and Byzantines, Mongols and Celts. I mean, Mongols here is always one of the best, and Celts can be always very solid with the wood bonus. So, for you, in this scenario, who should be the favorite in this map, amigo?
I just have to favor Mongols here. It can be so dangerous, but he's against Viper with Persians. How is LaaaN going to play this? Is he able to do the damage or not? Also in late game, Celt and Mongols can be strong. Of course, Byzantine and Persian combination can be really good as well. But I don't think this will play out to the late game. I'm expecting some really early aggression from LaaaN and TaToH here.
and even more with the distribution in the map, right? Because with this distribution, usually blue and green, they will go both at the back dock, right? So if they cover the sneak, the potential sneak valley in the sea, we might see a huge economy, and then it could be a great fight in Castle Age or a sick boom. What do you think?
I think if the sneak is successful, there's going to be a lot of fighting in the early Castle Age, and also for the water. If nobody sneaks, I think they will be booming. So, but I really think that plan of Spain is to sneak here from TaToH. He has Celts, so faster lumberjacks, and also LaaaN. I believe the best strat here is to go for really fast castle, step lancers, and siege, or something like that. Maybe monks, knights, camels, and forward siege.
The problem is that if MbL and Viper secure that and they don't get surprised, I feel like Persians and Byzantines might be super fast. Like, if they don't get damage on their fish, Byzantines cheaper to go up to Imp, and Persians bonus economy with Viper hands, they can have like an early aggression advantage into Celts and Mongols, because Mongols usually require a lot more resources.
Yeah, exactly, as you say. So if it goes to the boom game and there's no sneak with the fish, they can really like get ahead and imp really fast, and imagine the really fast arbalests from Byzantine can be deadly. But as we are speculating about this, LaaaN is already sending one wheel forward, but it's not going to sneak right away. He's going to make a house instead. So I wonder what that is about. I was expecting for that wheel to sneak.
Where's the delay from LaaaN? I don't see it.
Sorry, TaToH.
Okay, TaToH. Okay. I was going crazy, Supi. I was like, what? Where's the delay?
I'm going crazy. But now he's actually sending one villager forward.
Okay. Now, but they are going to wall. They are not gonna go sneak. They are going to go they want to go for the late game because they feel that Celts and Mongols combined might be stronger than Persians and Byzantines. But I insist, if for the late game, probably. But are you gonna get late game against Viper and MbL with these super fast civilizations? Honestly, I don't think so. Really.
Yeah, I think exactly the same, because going to Cavalier with Persians and also Arbalest with Byzantine is going to be so much faster than going to Elite Mangudai and Halberdier and Siege Onager, which they need for sure with Celts. So I'm really surprised by the plan they got here, but maybe they feel confident with this use.
Okay, let's see. For now, we see all the walls. This is, if there's no sneak, it's kind of slow map, right, Supi? Of him, slow map in the early aggression, but the transition to Castle Imp, because of that fish economy and this civilization with the crazy bonus from Mongols and the others, it can go faster to, well, Imperial Battle, because we are not getting a lot of Imperial Battles in the tournament.
Yeah, we have not. Definitely, there have been a lot of fast games, and we might see a nice Imperial Battle here, but I'm really questioning the decision not to go for the really like sneaky play and really fast castle from the Mongol. And LaaaN is not even using the Huns, which is why you want Mongols in this map. It's the reason the amount of deer, but he's not taking any of those.
He's going for a scout, it seems, because he's up super quick, if you ask me. I mean, LaaaN has 22 villages, which 3 are fishing ships, so it means that he's up 20 pop right now.
Yeah,
if it wasn't for the fish.
Yeah.
Oh, Viper, village sneak! No! Well, Viper was going to sneak, but he found it. They found him, and Viper is gonna try to go there. Now, MbL need to be there, but he's not going. They are friendly where TaToH the scout is, and Barak for LaaaN, and the Viper he want to make the dock. And Viper with his masterpiece! Oh my god! He saved that one and saved the villager. For now.
The villager is safe, but the fact that it's safe now means that if LaaaN leaves the villager alone, even for a second, Viper can escape and make a dock anyway. So that's actually really annoying for LaaaN.
Exactly. Now he's
LaaaN
hitting the hand.
Stable.
Okay, going for the stable. So we don't see a passive game. We see some aggression, but they are close to be fully walled, but Viper is still open. He can get some damage by the scouts.
Yeah, he can. MbL is still a little bit open, not too much. Maybe they are going for the team walls, and if Viper is not able to complete the team walls in time, LaaaN can also enter the base of MbL, since he is trusting Viper to complete the team walls. But there is not that much to wall anymore.
Yeah, I think they will be walled. There's only one gap open for Viper. Let's see. I'm gonna go Viper point of view. Viper is now in feudal age, and but he's not wall. They are not walling. MbL. Let's see if MbL is gonna notice now. They are not fully walled. There is one gap in the middle that is open. I don't know if MbL is gonna find it. I'm going to MbL point of view. That this is a big mistake right now, Mr. Supi, because they are leaving one big gap open.
So they don't know about this gap. They think it's a really big forest.
Oh! He escaped! He escaped with the villager, but he can't do anything at all because there's a galley, so that villager destiny probably is bye-bye. No! You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Viper saved the villager again. He saved the villager again. But the scout is coming. Now he's gonna lose it. It went too greedy, Viper. Like, I don't know what he was trying, but went too greedy, and they're open. Of course, Spain is fully open as well, but MbL now gonna see. I am on MbL, and now MbL can see that they are open in the middle. He's flaring. He flared that gap, and now they have to go. And MbL is going to wall with 3 villages. Yeah, I like that decision.
Yeah, that is because they know that LaaaN has scouts on the map, but the scouts are out of position. They are. Oh, LaaaN lost the villager at his hunt against the spearman. That is sloppy, but yeah, MbL is going to wall with the gate or with the houses or with the stone gate rather.
It's doing a gate. Yeah, it's fine. Well, the game is going for a later game. Even if LaaaN did a scout, that doesn't matter. He's not gonna delay himself a lot because he got the bonus from the Mongols, so he's gonna be all right. And we're going to go for a castle approach. And in castle, do you think they will do some aggression? Because MbL right now don't even have a barrack. He's just going for double dock and fish. Yeah, double dock and fish, and that's it. They are doing boom.
Seems so. He's really late to castle edge actually. TaToH already clicked, so he has a normal uptime. MbL doing nothing but booming is quite surprisingly late, I have to say. Viper is not far away from clicking, and LaaaN is also not far away from clicking. So the fact that Spain is making this kind of walls, TaToH has made double palisade in the middle, LaaaN is stone walling, so I'm sure TaToH is going for the full boom. Maybe even like 4 GC boom with the Celtics.
Look at TaToH. Super, look at TaToH. Was sending one village forward. He wanted to sneak to that gap. They thought that they were both going to be open, but now he found that the reality and that this is wall. So TaToH was going for a sneak and siege push, which is not gonna happen now. Now it's gonna be a siege on MbL face. There you go, barrack, but Viper is spotted. So there's no surprise. He's gonna try to surprise, and Viper is ready. And MbL is now on the way to Castle Edge. I was thinking that maybe MbL... No, he's doing now army. Okay, the barrack in front. So he's gonna make army. Nice. They will do army.
They will do army, and I guess the siege push. Byzantium have really good monks, and they already have the walls. And this is not like a Huang push. There are no knights from TaToH, so he is not going to be that fast in doing damage, and that should be enough time for MbL and Viper to be ready for the push. Viper has the barrack, but doesn't have a stable yet, but I think he will make the stable quite soon.
He can see MbL, the siege was up already? He can. Yeah, but man, he got one of the best civilizations to defend. Byzantines. One of the best civilizations. He can go trash units and monks, and he should be fine. And then Viper, behind this, probably going for the boom. What do you think?
I think if it goes for the full boom, it might backfire badly, depending what kind of army LaaaN does. So I don't know if they're confident enough to defend that just with MbL. MbL is now making the Spearman, also upgraded the armor for the Spearman, so he will be adding pikemen for sure. And is LaaaN adding stables or not?
Look at this civilization, double monastery. Now MbL is amazing in these kind of games. MbL, oh, but he lost 2 villages, 3 villages now. MbL, don't wake up, man. 3 villages down by that aggression. I didn't expect that from MbL. He was slow, and I was about to say that this civilization is great. They got Tone Watch and yeah, for free, so you can see everything. And there you go, Rams and Mangold. But now those are spears, gonna be pikes. He need to attack probably the other. He's gonna lose that. No. He's gonna lose the barrack. And now only 1 monastery. And what is MbL? MbL is going for the boom to TCs, and he's not gonna kill anything there for TaToH. I don't know. He's gonna want more.
Yeah, also TaToH did not lose the Mongol in the end. MbL thought that he can jump with the Spearman and destroy the Mongol and the siege, but actually TaToH was repairing the Mongol all the time with 2 wheels, and MbL also jumped before he had the pikeman upgrade, so those Spearmen actually did not do enough damage. So that is a small misplay already for MbL. I feel like he was in the position to stop that right away with the pikeman, but he went too fast.
But the villagers, MbL, what are you doing? He's now losing few villagers. He's trusting completely on the Viper boom, because Viper is just booming right now. But 2 town centers, okay, another monastery. Well, as soon as he put their monks, he will defend properly. And remember that Byzantines are so cheap to go up, and the Viper, it's under a heavy boom. And the problem here is, if they don't do damage, Viper might be able to help a lot faster than the Mongols.
Yeah, definitely. It's so much faster. Well, the first person boom is so much faster, and also they can get to their preferred armor composition with the upgrades a lot faster than Mongol as well.
And he's doing redemption. Those walls are stronger by Byzantines. With the monks with redemption, he should be fine. We will see. He's telling Viper to wall in that area. You see the flaring, and Viper is immediately going to wall. So he just said, don't worry, Viper, I will defend, I hold, and you kill.
Yeah, but this is not also all-in push from TaToH. In the meantime, he has added 3 TCs, so he's also 4 TC booming.
Wow.
Also, LaaaN has 3 TCs, not 4 TCs. I feel like you really want 4 TCs with Mongols as well, and Viper is 4 TC booming as well, so that's it, the villagers. Viper and TaToH are actually quite even. Viper only has 5 hits more.
Yeah, but it's a full boom, you know, and now he's here with the monks, you know, and still investing a lot of resources. The monks are here, and now the monks with sanity, he has to be careful. He's going to convert the siege. Now he's going to convert the Scorpion. The push is going to be stopped very soon.
Yeah, it is, but what it has done is that it has delayed MbL's boom a little bit. Okay, MbL has good resources actually, and if he wants, he can click up pretty fast, but he is only 2 TC booming now, adding the 3rd. So while Viper is at 87 villagers, TaToH at 80, LaaaN at 72, MbL only has 55. So when you take the villager numbers into account...
Oh, but I like what I see now, Supi. Yeah, but I like what I see now. He's not going for all the boom. Now he's adding 4 stables, and he's gonna spam knights right now, which in my opinion is the right decision.
Yeah, the pressure is changing from MbL to Viper, so if Viper just tries to boom and withstand, he might get punished for that, but the fact that he's going for the knights at this time against pikemen means that it's going to delay his income a little bit.
But he has monks now, he's gonna do the lead. Look at the Scorpions, he deleted the Mangonel, he's trying to kill, got the Scorpions, now he's gonna clean everything. The problem now is that now they can get all the map control back, you know? Oof, that Mangonel shot, that was a good one, a really good one, and another, he killed 3 monks right away. Good job, TaToH there, good job for sure. He's still trying to convert, he converted the pikes. And remember one thing, you don't need a great economy with the Byzantines, Supi, that's the good thing for this situation.
Yeah, to go in, but to produce enough army against fully boomed Celt and Mongol, you need good eco against that. And, well, TaToH's push is starting to be cleaned completely, but that also delayed Viper a little bit. Okay, not too much. He's really close to clicking him. His ego is just amazing. But at the same time, LaaaN is up to his friend.
Yeah, but I want to ask you, what LaaaN can do going to MbL with 86 villies when the Viper has 110 villies, resources to go up to Imperial? I mean, he will have paladins much faster than LaaaN will be able to hold with the Magondise. I mean, he has one castle, but he doesn't have the economy to do, in my opinion, anything. And Persians +2 against the range units. This is really complicated game, in my opinion, now, because the boom here for the Viper is just insane. And even if, yes, TaToH got 97 villies, but he's still not up. And MbL is still with a good population, and the monks will help a lot because they will take the siege and they will be able to break. If they go fast enough, they will be able to break in, and if they get in, they will raid absolutely everything.
Exactly, and Spain also realizes that, and now TaToH is going for the stone walls, and also LaaaN is going for the stone walls. The knights arrive, but the siege and monks from MbL might not be fast enough, so they should be able to get the stone walls up just in time. But at least on TaToH's side, he's completely fine. LaaaN is a little bit open. Now MbL is also going forward to make ranges, so even though he's not imp just yet, they recognize that TaToH with the pikemen and halberdier can stop the raiding, but to counter that, MbL is already starting the arbalists, and now he's clicking up as well.
That's super. MbL will do 2 petards. He's doing a castle almost forward. I mean, he's gonna make 2 petards, and I can smell the raid. Viper's score is starting to be scary, and MbL is also on the way to Imperial with 84 villies, and I insist, with 84 villies, probably he will be like 100 villies. He will be able to spam anything, and he's going already for the archery ranges, you know, so this is sick.
Yeah, and this is exactly what is happening in this slow game that we were talking about at the start. That Persian and Byzantine, they are so much faster into getting their preferred army composition that Celt and Mongol might not have the time to withstand the first attack. So now it's going to be really crucial how much time LaaaN and TaToH can buy for themselves to get the army composition going.
They need to wall. I mean, yes, he's raiding with some Magondise, but those Magondise with +2 are gonna get clean like paper. He's +2, and he's gonna look at the average from, I mean, Viper economy. I wouldn't be surprised to see elephants, man. He's already with 3 markets in the corner to trade, you know, to trade already. I mean, he's gonna go paladins, but I wouldn't be really surprised to be even elephants. And this is what LaaaN need to do, because they know it's starting to massive walls in the middle. But and fortified walls as well. Wow.
Yeah, they know the situation they are in, and the fact that they need a lot of time. At the same time, TaToH is preparing a pike and siege push at the south against MbL.
Whoa! MbL didn't wall anything. What the hell?
No, he did not, but when MbL gets the arbalists and when the cavalry arrive, they might be able to clean this up. And MbL also is going to get a stable, castle, so that is actually should make him safe.
Yeah, definitely safe. He needs to send some army. Those are Byzantine castles that are amazing. That was a little bit sloppy, overconfident if you ask me. He's going with the Rams, and now let's see if he's gonna be able. Well, he has monks. He got some range units. Of course, that castle is 7,000 HP.
Yeah, it's going to withstand so much ramming. So, and the monks come, and the halberdier have to fight under the TC fire, and the numbers are low, and now the cavalry come and clean everything.
He's cleaning all. Now gonna take the Rams, cleaning all, converting in the halves. Now MbL got more halves than TaToH, but still, oh, he's cutting already. MbL Onager cutting inside, and the raiding is happening in the middle. They are so good and so smart, Mr. Soupy. And those are paladins, and the Viper has already 4 markets trading, and now raiding on TaToH base. The score is almost the same, but it doesn't look like the game is that close. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, but TaToH is actually making good defense. He traps all the cavaliers, now paladins, and is getting good hits with the halberdier, and, well, they might not achieve that much damage in the end, since the halberdiers are going to be chasing those away, and there are a few Mangudai as well, so this is not too bad for Spain, actually.
Okay, let's see, because they are inside with the Paladins, and like you said, the good thing is that TaToH only need to spam house. They are super cheap, but it's true also that Viper has an insane economy with 4 markets trading, but now we need to see if MbL do army, because MbL has 108 villages, and he need to spam trust units basically, but he need to make army, because right now he has no army at all.
He has a lot of villagers and but no resources at all, so what is he doing? He's making elite skirms and now making archers. He doesn't have crossbow upgrades yet, doesn't have brazier, so MbL made for the really fast Onager, but was not able to make his like the backbone of his army just yet.
Viper is linking MbL because MbL wasn't with the sick boom. Now he has to be careful. That castle is in danger to be lost. Oof! That's a lot of elite Mangudas. I mean, actually, the transition from line into the Mangudas was much faster than we expected. And honestly, this can be the 2-1 for Spain. The Paladins are coming, but now the military composition is just great, and MbL got nothing. Don't you think that too greedy for him to don't wall anything at all, while the other team was with fortified walls and double walls?
Yeah, for sure, and surprisingly, it was the Spanish team actually who got to their preferred composition much faster than Norway, because Norway went for the Onager right away, and MbL was lacking the upgrades on his own archers, so now he has no army at all, and Viper is fighting against 2, with Paladins against Mangudai and Halberdier, and Spain is in a position, if they get the siege ram and enough rams, they are in a position to really punch through the base of MbL. So
yeah,
this is
for
really,
sure,
really scary for Norway actually.
For sure, I mean, I don't see how they can come back now, because now MbL got nothing. 11 farmers right now, with so many Mangudas, and they are playing against LaaaaaN and TaToH. This is a game for Spain to lose, more than for Norway to win.
Yeah, they're in amazing position now, and now also TaToH should be in position to add Onagers as well. So when they have Halberdier, Onager, Siege Ram and Mangudai, it's gonna be really hard for Norway to find a good engagement against that kind of army composition. It's not going for the Onagers just yet, prioritizing the Siege Rams, but since MbL doesn't have any army, they don't really need the Onagers, at least at this exact moment.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that MbL wasn't able to do army and nodes. I mean, he never got army at all. Now Viper got 40 Paladins, which is quite a lot, but 40 Paladins can't against Mangudas and House. They need some support. He's trying to repair the castle forever. Look, what he's trying to get Viper is time and killing the traps. But in the meanwhile, those Mangudas are now taking absolutely everything. The score is exploding now in favor to Spain, because they have a huge lead at the moment and taking a lot of map control.
Yeah, he was able to kill all the rams and all the traps, but he actually lost a lot of paladins in the process. And does he have the stone to go to remake them? And at the same time, LaaaaaN tried to sneak to the trade, but he's actually getting cleaned by Viper right now. So also LaaaaaN lost a lot of Mangudais there, but now the second wave of TaToH comes with the Siege Ram and the Halberdier, because it is so fast to remake the Halberdier, and he can make them forever. Whereas Viper, even though he has the nice trade going already, he might run out of steam.
Yeah, 30 trade cards. Yeah, 30 trade cards for him, but MbL just keep dropping more and more the population. He's doing another castles, yes, but look at the siege rams. They are coming, Mr. Soupy. And if they can stop this amount of rams, it might be the game, and then we might get cities getting closer. This is what we want, right, Soupy? Because a 3-0 will be destruction for the cities, but a 2-1 can change a lot and give confidence, some confidence to Spain.
Yeah, definitely. Now the unique tech for the Gate is also kicking in at the perfect timing when the Rams arrive to the castle, and now Norway is committing to the fight. The Halberdiers fall, but also a lot of Paladins fall, and a lot of Mangudais are left standing, and you all know what happens when a lot of Mangudais are left standing. They're just dominating everything.
Well, MbL resigned, the Viper resigned, GG call, 2-1, amigos, and this is now looking better. I don't know what happened in this game. So, honestly, because it was looking exceptionally good for Norway when they clean and they were going to push. But MbL, in my opinion, was greedy in this corner. Zero defense. TaToH took the corner really fast. And I'm very surprised, to be honest, how LaaaN managed to get the Bangladesh production super fast, Mr. Supi. Super fast.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that Norway was in an amazing spot, thanks to the defense from MbL and also the crazy boom from Viper as well. But Spain was actually able to buy enough time with the walling, and also TaToH made the first push at the south. So Viper went to clean that, and that was the time away from raiding LaaaN and TaToH at their home. So that actually bought the time for LaaaN to get the Mangudai numbers. It was really close, but just enough time. And then Viper finally, when he got in with the Onitscher cut, they already had a lot of halberdiers and Mangudai to deal with that. So in the end, that trading did nothing. And then, because of the Onitscher from MbL, he was really slow to transitioning to archers or skirmishers.
To something. Slow to
something, which he really needed, because with paladins only you can't fight against halberdier. You need something to get a halberdier, but he never got the army to get a halberdier. So that is the story of the game.
Crazy. TaToH and LaaaN zero trade. The Viper was trading a lot, and the Viper was sending already a lot of resources to MbL. MbL, 27 largest army only. He never got army, 45 for Viper, but was paladins, while TaToH and LaaaN, Supi, the most army in the game with the slowest civilization. Honestly, in this wild LaaaN, domination with this crazy amount of Mangudais, super fast, and 2-1 for Norway going for game number 4. I mean, it was kind of impressive, the comeback, let's say, the situation there for both the Spanish players.
Yeah, I was not expecting the game to play out like that. I was really questioning the strategy from Spain, but obviously they knew better in the end and made it work with Mongol and going for the slow game instead of the really aggressive sneaking with the dock and also forward siege, let's say, from Mongols. Because I really think that something like 14-minute castle age with Mongols, with forward siege and step launchers can be really devastating. But obviously they thought different.
Yeah, Supi, but they were slow in quotes because they were trying to push in Castle Age. Like they tried to attack. They were doing army, but it seems the MbL stopped it, and the Viper was there booming like crazy. But like you said, it wasn't an all-in push, and TaToH got 3-4 tone centers very, very fast as well.
Yeah, it was definitely not an all-in. Probably TaToH also didn't expect to do any game-ending damage with the push, but rather a strategy to buy time and tie resources from Norway into defending, and that way he can buy the time for LaaaN to boom, because LaaaN didn't make any army at Castle Age at all. He went for the full
2-3 nights.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing else. Okay. Oh, but this is good for the series, man. It's good for the series. I don't know what you think, because 3-0 will be... Oh, and now just imagine. I believe it's going to be Nomad, right? We don't know yet if it's going to be Nomad, because they have a room there, but we don't see yet the map. And in Nomad, both teams are strong. But this Viper is a beast in Nomad as well. Who will be favored for you in Nomad?
In Nomad, I had to favor Spanish, because they have the Spanish civilization. It is so good in Nomad.
Okay.
And also, well, Norway, they had Persians, but they used Persians for Scandinavia, which was a little bit surprising for me. So for Nomad, Norway should be using Malians and maybe Burmese or even Malay. Maybe Burmese and Malians. It's not a bad combination, but Spanish is really strong. And what can they use with Spanish? It's hard to say. They don't have really any obvious nomad shield apart from Spanish.
And now they have lost Persians for this one. Or maybe maybe they picked Team... No, Team Island. They didn't pick Team Island. Team Island is not... Damn it. I was so motivated to see Team Island.
Coast, Lake, Valley, or Nomad?
Yeah, those are the maps. Nomad, Gold and Valley. There's no Team Island, guys. I'm sorry, guys, but it's not Team Island. By the way, remaining Joe, 36 months. Calax, thank you for the Prime. A lot of people in the channel. Hopefully you enjoy. And if you didn't follow yet, what are you waiting to follow? Remember, !co-caster. And Supi has also his Twitch channel that he's streaming in the mornings, Europe time. That is around 8, 9 GMT, correct? Supi, you can tell yourself if you want.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, 8, 9 GMT. We are not going to repeat why only at that time, because it's going to be repetitive and we don't want to make the woman's looks like the butt of the movie, right, Supi? They're actually the princess of the house, right?
Yeah, we had to watch what we say. We never know when they're watching, so they can really break our...
Exactly that. Oh my God. Well, we're waiting. Let's see if they start the next game. There will be a few minute break. Players using the bathroom. So they take a few minute break. So don't worry. We're going to keep going.
This seems like a perfect break for me as well. I will go and I will come back in just a moment.
Oh, okay, go. I stay here, amigos. We stay here. And while I'm alone, I put all the alerts connected. Oh man, do you enjoy the show or not? It's a good one. Hopefully you enjoy, amigos. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it that you are choosing my channel to watch this one. And we're trying to go professional mode activated today, okay? Professional mode activated today. Oh boy. Oh really, boy. It's a great one, huh? Well, I'm very happy. I'm very happy that when we have the tournaments, we're joining. Remember that soon it's gonna be a new tournament in January. A donation? Who donated, man?
Cheers to the new PC mem. Kappa Claus, thanks for all the great casting. You've made the Dub C great to watch.
Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. I don't know what I was going to say. That is gonna be a new tournament in January. I don't think I will be able to cast in English because I'm not invited as a caster. But if I will let you know if I talk with them this week. I think I'm gonna have a conversation with them. And well, if they let me cast in Spanish, I will cast in Spanish. Something is something, right? And we'll do it, I don't know, hopefully here in my channel. Right? So why I'm telling this? Because I love casting tournaments and want to be there, man. Want to be there. Oh my God. And hopefully you will join even in Spanish. Why will not they because they didn't invite me, Praise, and they didn't invite me, and it's exclusive in Red Bull channel. Okay? It's at Red Bull Wololo 3rd edition Empire Wars 1v1, but 1v1 is always great. I love to cast 1v1 tournaments, honestly. Okay, are we getting the game or not? It's Nomad. The next game is Nomad, confirm.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, people is telling me that because I was talking, Supi, and welcome back. I was talking about the Red Bull Wololo, that I'm not invited and that probably I will cast in Spanish. And they say that if I cast in Spanish and you are with me co-casting in Finnish, they will watch. I mean, well, if you, I mean, this is these people, but when if I cast in
combination,
I'm not sure if it's gonna good, how it's gonna be, if it's gonna be good, but we can try, you know. It can be a boom, you know. It can be a boom. So you never know. But the map is confirmed, and now jokes aside, Nomad, it's the map. So civilizations. What civilizations, Mr. Supi?
I'm predicting Malays and Burmese from Norway and Spanish for Team Spain, and I'm not sure about the second two, maybe Japanese or Italians, but they are not that strong in the end. I mean, they're good to go for the water, but in Nomad you really want some civ to dominate in the casual age.
What about Khmer?
Khmer can be good. It's usually not used in Nomad, but actually it makes sense. It can be strong, but you also have to think about the rest of the maps. you have enough night seals, so you might want to use Khmer for one of those instead. So I wouldn't pick Khmer here.
So they're gonna pick Italian and Spanish. Probably.
Probably, yeah. It could be this case. Italians also, if you are close to the enemy, you can make really strong and fast monk push as well. So that is not also bad. Also in the late game, NachoAOEs can really dominate against Burmese and Malians as well. They are just not mobile enough.
And Portuguese, and Portuguese, because Portuguese you get in this kind of map, you get the cartography that can be really good to have a total and great teamwork. Portuguese can be good, and also they are stronger on water as well with more HP. Like there is several combinations that can be interesting.
It can be Portuguese as well. Portuguese can be good if you are close to the enemy and you can castle drop him and start pushing with the organ guns right away. But if you are far away from enemy, it's kind of awkward to play, I guess. But it could work
and Vietnam,
as well.
Because Vietnam, you will know where are the TCs exactly. So maybe you can plan a great plan from with Vietnam.
In theory, Vietnam is not bad either for Nomad, but it's the same case as with Khmer in this situation, that they might want to save it for some later map, because they are lacking some archer chiefs as well. So
come on, I don't think Soupy, give me a civilization that convinces you. I need one. I mean, you don't want any. You don't want any civilization. You want all, but you don't want any. We need a civ. We need a civ.
It is hard because they have one aggressive with Spanish, and then they have other kind of mediocre options to go for. So I'm not sure what they have planned.
But you can know now, it's Italians and Spanish, but look at Viper. Indians.
Okay, that is interesting. So Indians and Malians, so they're not going for the Burmese.
Whoa. Do you know why? Burmese they keep for Team Acropolis, probably. Don't you think?
Yeah, but maybe they want to use Burmese in Team Acropolis, but I think it's
wait,
is too long.
Yeah,
but anyway,
you're right.
Maybe that's the case. I would have thought that Indians is actually amazing in Team Acropolis. I'm surprised that they're picking it here, but maybe they have something planned. I mean, they have the chips wheels, so that can really help in the Nomad start as well. So it's not bad in the end.
I want to ask you something. If TaToH and LaaaaaN both going for Castle unique units, what Viper and MbL can do in Castle Age? Against Genoese crossbowmen and against Conks.
Thank you for the donate.
Seriously.
Well, not so much against the Kongs, but they can defend against the Genoese with just Mangonels quite easily. The problem is in the late imp, if he can go to elite Genoese, then Indians and Malians don't really have an answer against that. Not even elephant archers are going to save them.
Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen, game number 4, one of the most hype always, because it's Nomad, and Nomad 2 versus 2, dear Soupy, is quite fun and amazing, and we have very fun civilizations. And now I'm asking you, what civilization do you prefer, Mr. Soupy?
I prefer Spanish civilization here. I think it's the best one to do damage with the castle drop and conks. That is so strong and has a lot of potential for damage. Italians are not the powerhouse in the castle age. They can do a damage if they go for fast feudal and win the water and then enable the fish boom for their team. Then we have Viper with the Indians, who have the cheaper wheels, so that will help him boom a lot and also go up to feudal and castle a bit faster. And then Malians save a lot of wood in all the buildings, so it's pretty good nomad sieve as well.
Okay, but we have LaaaaaN in a difficult spot, if you ask me, because if he's not doing a good transition to Castle Age, he's kind of trapped in between MbL and Viper. So if they explore him in that spot, tell me what LaaaaaN can do. Tell me what LaaaaaN can do. He's in this, I don't know.
It's not usually a good idea to be so close to the edge of the map. Maybe he can escape without being scouted, but he has to realize that he's so close to the edge that he can get walled in really easily. So he has to be like making preemptive walls a little bit, at least so that he can secure a gold and also a stone, so he can make a castle.
I'm checking if he has explored his resources. He has access to gold, obviously, very close. The boar is on the TC, the deers. He probably just wanted to make the TC as soon as possible, but I insist, the stone is not too far, but here the timing is so important. And the Viper is already going with one villager there. Imagine if he's spotted, and now LaaaN is gonna lose already. Oh, LaaaN can see. No, he didn't see that boar going right now. It was there with the Turkey, and both LaaaN and MbL with one board under the TC. Maybe LaaaN can be fine. I mean, if they don't find LaaaN, he can also make a lot of damage to both, because he can drop a castle there, and then Conks close to both, and TaToH free booming.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking about that. So LaaaN found his stone, so he should be pretty happy about this. He doesn't know that two enemies are so close to him, so he should find it out. But anyway, even if he can find one of them, he should be really happy, because you want to be close to the enemy with the castle drop sieve, so you can drop the castle into their face, or even close to, and then start putting the pressure right away. So I like the position of LaaaN in the end, even though the DC position can be dangerous in itself.
Yeah, but the good thing here, right, Supi, we are just guessing. Man, that deer is even good to make a meal, because there is a box turtle, you know? And since you will need a meal, why not? 200 fruit really fast, you make the meal. But I was about to say, maybe Viper and TaToH, sorry, Viper and MbL will never think that LaaaN is there, because it's a bad spot in theory.
Yeah, exactly. And now LaaaN has found MbL already, and I'm checking the point of view of Viper and MbL as well, and they have no idea that LaaaN is so close to them at the edge of the map.
Okay, let's see what they do. The dogs, as you can see how TaToH and LaaaN are in similar spot. They are fine, they are safe, and if they are faster, Viper dog can be trapped. So I'm starting to like Spain position in this map.
Yeah, TaToH is really in a position to kill the fish from Viper if he ever finds that MbL's fish is at the other side of the map, so it's gonna take far time. I mean, a lot of time for any fire ships to arrive at that, so he should be fine in that regard. And well, MbL TC spot is just amazing. We also talked about the position of LaaaN, but MbL has food, berries, gold, and stone all touching the TC, so that is one of the best spots you can ever get in Nomad.
Yeah, it's great, but there's a problem. If he get conks in his face, he also get denied all the resources at the same time.
Nice down, I'll take it.
Yeah,
is what
exactly.
LaaaN's gonna do.
Exactly, good taunt there. Okay, look at this. Exactly, MbL is trying to find more stuff. Is exploring. He see one house for LaaaN, and is trying to find his opponent. He's smelling that LaaaN can be there. No. He doesn't see anything. Now take the ship. So the Turkey.
He sees a one house, so maybe he thinks that there might be something. He's scouting for a second spot for the dock. I feel like not really scouting for the enemy, but rather he wants to make a dock.
Okay. How is the population? I don't know how he's doing, but Viper, every game that I check in Nomad, he always gets the best population and the fastest up. And he's on the way to feudal age already. But MbL as well up, quite fast both. Are they going all for feudal approach? Or what is this?
I don't think it's gonna be feudal approach, maybe. Like MbL is going to the stone heavily, so maybe he's going for the feudal water play here. How about TaToH? Like TaToH is the one who wants to go for water from Spain, and he is far away from clicking up actually.
Well, he's still gathering the food from that board, so maybe he's gonna drop now. Well, he still have the loom. Gonna make another lumbercam. Like you said, I don't know, man. But it's so important. Viper doing the barrack. So he's gonna go scouts? He's going scouts, Mr. Viper. The Viper is gonna go scout. Scout is good in Nomad? I'm not so confident. convincing.
I don't think so. Like, he can't see anything from the enemies, so he doesn't really have a good target for the scouts as well. Maybe he wants to scout the map and see where Spanish is and where the castle is gonna come, but I don't know if he expects the Spanish actually be behind their lines. I'm questioning the scout decision here.
But he's not mining gold, so right now he's gonna make this table super fast. Double V tags he's doing, and I don't know, man. I really don't know. He's gonna make the mill. He's already mining the stone, the land, and land is 70% up. But land is gonna go towers. Land is not going for a castle age approach, I think.
No, for sure he is. He has 3 visions gold already, so that's gonna be castle for sure.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and he has the food. I mean, I was just confused for a second. 200-300 food, but I forgot that you have a lot of food income on Nomad, and it will be fast. Now let's see Market and Blasmith. Market and Blasmith, there you go. Wow. Well, if he's doing a castle here and they don't find him, man, a bad spot. It's becoming a good spot just because the players don't expect that he's going to be there.
Exactly.
What the hell?
And Viper is now sending the scout forward to scout for the enemy, and at the same time, MbL is out with his first fire ships. TaToH is not even in the feudal age yet, so for the water player, he is being really slow. But the fire ships, they have limited potential for damage. They kill the fishing ships kinda slow, so if TaToH can start producing from many docks, is adding... Actually, MbL is the one adding another dock at the north side of the map, so MbL is gonna have 4 docks in total.
This is a game to land to destroy. Now, if you put land point of view, Soupy, you could see how he was getting the deer. The deer is now gone. He's taking the deers. He can see all the deers there, so he need to know that there is someone else. But maybe he's even thinking that it's MbL. And then my question, the most important question probably till now, what you will do in this situation? Forward castle or just a castle? I will just put the castle on that hill where the goal and go from there.
Forward castle all the way to the face of MbL.
Really?
With
Oh my
10
god!
Go for the kill. He can really destroy him, and if he can destroy MbL, TaToH is also gonna win the water really fast. So that is something to consider. Of course, he's gonna be weak at home against the camels that will come from Viper, but Viper is not clicking up just yet. He's now making the blacksmith and market, so he's not far away, but LaaaN has a lot of time now to do damage.
Okay, Market and Blasmith. After doing those buildings, I don't think he will still see anything. They are far from the stone miners. They are really far. Oh my god, I want to see a forward castle and then imagine a 2-2 in the cities. It would be amazing for the cities.
It could definitely it could be a 2-2, but MbL is now destroying on the water. TaToH did not go for the fast fuel, but fast castle rather, and now he's getting harassed by the scouts a little bit. Lost 1 villager. He's
sorry.
But
I mean, he's coming. And those are 10 villies. Exactly the villies that Soupy said. And he's gonna go on his face, in your real face. Look at the castle taking absolutely everything. And now MbL can see that. He can. But what he can do, I'm telling you, nothing to stop the Spanish villages, because Soupy, come on. You know how strong we are, Spanish people working, right? And those villages are gonna make the castle super quick.
Exactly, and there is
domination.
No reaction. Now he sees, now he flares, and now he's on the migration again. So he's getting a second start on Nomad here. 17 minutes to the game, but MbL has done a good job at the water. He has destroyed all the fish from also LaaaN and also TaToH.
Look at the migration for MbL, really. Look at the villages, man. He's sending all away.
Yeah, that is a great castle placement. And now they realize that LaaaN is behind their base. Viper is sending the scouts to scout him, and now they realize that there is an enemy behind the lines. But this is really good for Spain. Also, the fact that Viper is so close to LaaaN, he is in a position to also dominate Viper with the Kongs and maybe at Monks. But now Viper is getting to the stone of LaaaN, so that is 3 wheels going down. So that is a small.
Oh my god! Sure. But LaaaN, zero reaction. Zero reaction. Oh my god, zero reaction. How he can take those villages? This cannot happen. It's true that the Kongs are doing the job also on the Viper, and this is super massive. But there's one problem. I mean, population for TaToH is so low, and look at now LaaaaaN, 26 villages. How this can happen? That you are with a castle in your face, you force your opponent to delete the town center, and you are still in this dramatic situation.
Yeah, in the end, MbL did a good, nice reaction. He didn't lose any vills, deleted the town center, is going for the second town center now in Fuel Age. And
yeah, but
TaToH now,
TaToH now take everything on water, Supi. Everything, absolutely.
Yeah, now, like, he took the punishment in the Fuel Age, but now he is in a position to really punish MbL and Norway instead. So he should be able to clean all the fire gullies from MbL, since he had to migrate, and also kill all the fish from Viper as well. And then both LaaaN and TaToH can start fish booming again. So it's actually a pretty nice situation for them, I would say. Viper, on the other hand, is kind of okay now. He's making camels, he's making the husbandry, which is one of the best upgrades against Kongs, and also has one monastery making monks. So Viper should be fine here, actually, now. Well, I think LaaaN really missed the window.
Yeah, I mean, LaaaN in this situation need, in my opinion, a second castle to completely push, because if not, the booming coming from the Viper is gonna be huge. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he might need it. He needs some monks and also more conquistador, and has to be active with his kongs and careful as well. So he has to reduce the army numbers from Viper and also the monk numbers. And when he has enough kongs, he needs to put another castle forward. But right now, okay, he found another stone pile at the back of his base.
Yeah.
But Viper is buying a lot of time for himself.
Yeah, he's buying time a lot, but TaToH was like 20 population behind an MbL. Now he's ahead already. He took all the water, and I still insist. I think they need to do something else, because LaaaN is only in 33 villages. Oh, he's killing some villages. He needs to raid. But I'm afraid of the Viper boom. Seriously, afraid of the Viper boom, because TaToH is still with, now doing the second TC.
Yeah, not doing the second TC, but he has been adding a lot of fish. So when he controls the water, he can fish boom quite comfortably. So that's like having extra TCs when you can make extra fishing ships like this. So I'm sure he doesn't mind. And TaToH has always been really good at using the fish boom in the right way to boost his economy.
Wow, and if you check it, is really ahead in economy now. He's finding MbL villages. Oh my god, Spain is taking the lead in the score. And I'm going to check the Viper point of view. The problem is that those scavengers, even with husbandry, they can't really take the Kongs, right? I mean, because you hit them back, and the Kongs dominate.
Yeah, he doesn't have a number just yet. He has a few monks and only like 5 camels. And because he lost the fish, he didn't have the economy to really pump the camels. So he's not in position to kill the Kongs right now, but I think he might get there eventually.
Yeah, well, LaaaN is exploring. LaaaN is just exploring with the Kongs. And now LaaaN, what he should do? Do you think he should do another castle? Or boom, his economy is at the limit. He's like going all in. 38 villages only, but MbL is with 40. And now TaToH with the Italians' economy. We were talking about what the Genoese from boom, but look at now the village from MbL. Oh my god, one down. He's gonna destroy now MbL. Look at the Kongs, and MbL don't react. What is this, MbL? MbL! He took a lot of damage. Again.
Yeah, he did, and that is so painful. He was fighting in the water at the same time, so that is the reason for not reacting. So he upgraded his fire galleys to fire ships, and is contesting the water against the TaToH. But TaToH already had the upper hand, and is also winning the battle at the south of the map and also at the north, at least for now. So TaToH has to... This forces TaToH to invest on the water, because he made such a big fish boom that he can't afford to lose the fish anymore. So he has to keep fighting for the fish. But TaToH is also has now 3 TC boom behind it, and MbL is just playing 1 TC, 2 TCs, and going pretty heavily on the water.
Okay, now he got more monks. Now he got more monks and a few camels. Still, LaaaN, it's on the one town center, and I feel that LaaaN just want to make another castle on the Viper face. What do you think? Is my feeling?
Yeah, I'm sure that he's thinking about that. He has how many Kongs? He has 6 plus 9, 15 Kongs.
16. Yeah.
But Viper has 3 monks and he's starting to have a lot of camels, and this Conk army might actually die right now in the Viper play.
Oh, no, he's gonna take the monk! He's gonna take the monks, 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, he's not doing that single conversion, that was terrible for Viper!
Yeah, Viper was really in a position to clean those Kongs, but he was not fast enough with the monks, and also the camels, they run to the wrong direction, so if the camels would have been able to engage, he would have done everything.
Focus! He's coming! He's coming again, and now it's more than 10. Now it's more than 10 because he knows how important it is. 17 villies, and that castle can be the game. I don't know if you agree. That castle, if it's gonna be up, it can be the game. Migration now for the Viper. And honestly, this put the game in a position to make TaToH a domination in this game. What do you think, man?
Yeah, exactly as you say. I mean, LaaaN is losing the Kongs now to the camels, but that forced Viper to be out of the position, and LaaaN was waiting for that moment for the Viper camels to be out of position, because Viper had the army numbers to really kill those Kongs with the camels. That's at least how I feel. And then he went with the 20 villas to put the castle in front of 2 TCs, and that is such a big for his farming economy. He still has a nice amount of vills, but that's going to delay him a lot, and as you say, this should put TaToH in a position to dominate.
Yeah, but it's still the villies. But now 2 TCs will be down. He's killing 1, and now he could really go with the Kongs and kill another. Those Kongs don't even have a single upgrade. Don't have a single upgrade. Without a single upgrade, LaaaN is doing a massive damage. And it's, man, just look at the mini map. TaToH is getting 25% of the map on his own, and nobody attacked him. 93 villies. 93 villies, and we say that the Italians, the Genoese crossbowmen, what they can do to take them. Absolutely nothing.
Right now they have no answer. Viper is going full camels just to defend against the Kongs, and TaToH is close to clicking up right now. He's getting the first castle, and when he completes the castle, he will click to implant start those Genoese crossbowmen. With those, he can go forward castle even further to Viper's base and start trapping his eco. So this is looking really good for Spain right now.
It's looking good for Spain. It's looking good for Spain because TaToH is even it's waiting for the 1800, and you don't need that with Italians. You can click up to Imperial. TaToH is on the way to Imperial, but the most important is not only that he's on the way to Imperial, right, Supi? It's how he's going to Imperial with 100 villages.
Yeah, he has amazing economy behind this. And also, well, it's not 100 villagers because he has like 30 fishing ships, but still, he has amazing eco, way better than anybody else in the game. Viper has 90 villagers, so probably more villagers than TaToH, but he is busy with the Kongs and staying alive, and he's far away from him. It's not gonna happen.
You only need to check the score. The score from TaToH is starting to be insane. Viper is gonna make a castle now to defend a little bit. TaToH has a stone close to make a second castle. Those Genoese crossbowmen is still without a single upgrade, but he's starting to do it. Ballistic on the way, fletching on the way. How many castles he got? Only 1, so he needs more. Obviously, this is the only problem with Italians, right, Supi? That you need more castles to produce, while Indians just need the stables.
Yeah, exactly, and you have to walk far away with the Italians to put the pressure. But with the Genoese crossbowman, he should be able to support his castle builders. But right now he doesn't have the numbers, so he should hide his second castle. That's gonna happen. He can't go to make it in his face. But Viper is getting pushed from 2 directions now, with 2 shields dropping castles to his face. So I don't see how the snake can get away from this.
Oh my god, 126 population, the fog of war, the cities. After the first 2 games, honestly, it was looking rough for Spain. Did you expect this kind of comeback? Because this is starting to be a comeback into the cities and create that we are gonna start into a best of 3 cities. Because man, I don't know. I don't say that the game is over, but really, how you gonna now counter this? He's going to the camels, he's doing the castle, but man, he's not even noticing that he's killing all the stone miners. The castle is there, the score difference is insane. Chemistry already heavy blow, and now with few trade, which they just can't stop TaToH in this one.
Yeah, exactly. We have not talked about MbL at all for like 20 minutes. He has been booming quietly behind all of this. He has 90 vills,
Whoa.
And he's going to the Imp, but what kind of army he can do against the Geno is like there's not a good answer for him either.
Okay, well, it's true that TaToH has only 2 castles, and he need to definitely send, well, to do a lot of farming and fast, because what he can do, I mean, against Geno is maybe siege.
Maybe
Cavaliers?
Onitsers is the way to go. Cavaliers, no, not really. Like
Exactly.
Onitsers are the way to go, but he's gonna need a lot of time for that. And
Wow,
Viper
look at
is
the
also
castle.
making skirms, but the castles from TaToH are amazing. And if that castle can go up,
The
but
castle,
can it
man.
go up? There are a lot of skirms, so he might be able to stop.
Yeah, but the skirms don't kill villages. Might kill the Genoes, but won't kill the villages. I mean,
Yeah, and the camels once again they are out of the position.
because the Kongs are raiding all the time. Their Kongs are raiding, and if that's the problem, they got army, and the castle is going to be up. That castle is going to be up, and that castle is amazing. He's gonna go champions. Champions with that they get +7. Well, maybe they can work. I don't know how many you can do, but that castle is up. That castle is just amazing. Taking the TC, is that the TC Imperial for MbL? No. Where is the TC Imperial? That's the TC
second
Imperial.
one.
The second one. Whoa! If they kill, is the game.
Also, the TC after that of the Viper is gonna be the Imp TC for him as well, but I don't think they will be in time. NbL should be fast enough. Let's see.
Ooh, let's see. Let's see, because the Kongs are there. Kill the Tone Center, please. Kill the Tone Center. We want to kill the TC. Oh my god, the Kongs are super strong, but kill the TC. Ah, he's killing villages. They don't know that these are Imperial TC, but still. How do you stop these Genoese crossbowmen right now? Wow. Skirmishes? Well,
Skirmishes are good, and also Malian champions against the Genoese are can do well, because Genoese are not the best against Malian champions, because they don't have that range, and also they lack some like damage against the infantry. So champions can maybe trade TaToH a lot here, but TaToH is also dropping a castle in the face of MbL, and MbL just now has
oh,
longswordmen, and the Kongs come to MbL's production. They see what's gonna happen. They know that they have to also destroy MbL really fast before he can go to his preferred armor composition. So that
Wow.
is really great timing for LaaaN to enter that base as well.
how good those Kongs, but now there is a problem. There's a problem. No. Look at LaaaN. Oh, delete it. The problem here is that Viper is in Imperial, and LaaaN won't be in Imperial, and he got a castle on his face. He has to be really careful to not lose that one. And of course, Viper is doing the right army. The advantage is for Spain, and now the Condotieros are appear in the scene, because the Condotieros might eat all the skirmishers.
Yeah, exactly. So that is a good counter against skirms actually. So really smart choice doing those. But it looks good for Spain, but it's kind of awkward for them still, because now TaToH has an army that has to stay together, and he has to choose who he wants to kill, Viper or MbL.
MbL is dead.
He's going for MbL, and that leaves LaaaN to play 1v1 with Viper, and Viper really has the army now to dominate him. He has the castle and the reps. He's gonna start take down those castles of LaaaN, and he's also making skirms and camels.
Yeah, but the thing is, there is a point that when he clean MbL, TaToH will be able to clean also the Viper. So LaaaN only need to get some time against the Viper, no?
Yeah, you are actually right, and I didn't think that TaToH can destroy MbL's upper north base so fast, but now all the TCs are going down, all the skirms going down to the Condottiero. Also, the production of MbL is losing 5 barracks, which is actually a big deal at this stage of the game, because you don't have the resources to remake the barrack. And
Wow.
he's at 60 wins again.
Yeah, but the problem now for Norway is clear. TaToH has 50% of the map, 25% for LaaaN, and in the other 25%, in the top, bottom right corner, right, Supi, it's Norway. That's the thing. 2,000
Yeah,
score
exactly.
difference, and this should be the two in the cities. Finally, a close city, Supi. What is this?
And definitely Spain really stepped up from the first 2 games. It was looked kind of dominant from the Norway side. Okay, it was kind of close anyway. I take my words back, but now they have been really good in these past 2 games, and yeah, as you said, this is definitely looking more like the Spanish victory.
Yeah, and now LaaaN is on the way to Imperial, while MbL 53 villages, 53 villages, condotieros, conks, everything. He lost 1 castle at homeland, but he's fine. He has 137 population. TaToH, 200 population, 140 villages, 60 army. TaToH alone got the same army that MbL and TheViper together.
Yeah, and MbL has now some champs. He's still not champs, 200 long swordman. He is lacking some upgrades, doesn't have the speed, and yeah, it's not enough to take this battle. They're losing more town centers, more villas, more ground, so Spain is in complete control right now. Even though Norway is still trying, Viper has good amount of villas, but they don't have space.
Okay, they are trying to go and kill LaaaN. They are trying to go and kill LaaaN. LaaaN, 107 villages, he's gonna lose now quite a lot. That castle might go down. That castle might go down because he's not repairing. I don't know why he's not repairing, only with 1 village, and there's a lot of 200 swords. But how are you gonna stop that with cav archers? Heavy cav archers against the generous crossbowman? I don't think so. And I know the castle. And I still insist, there's a point that in this situation, even if LaaaN is now losing a lot, and he's gonna lose quite a lot, he should be able, TaToH, to kill both. I might be wrong, but I think so, really. With the bomber cannon, with the condotieros, with those generous crossbowmen that are not fully upgraded, and now LaaaN is going to go for the Cavaliers. And TaToH can sling LaaaN to get the Cavaliers going.
Yeah, exactly. I was checking the stats. There is no sling from Spain as of yet, but
now, yeah, look at that.
It comes exactly.
1,000 food.
He already had a decent eco to start the night production, and this should help him to get the upgrades he needs. And with the Cavalier upgrade, and even before that, he can clean those 200 swordmen quite easily.
People, sorry to say, but someone in the chat say LaaaN Titanic. LaaaN has won this game actually, because with the aggression he did, he has killed MbL. He forced the Viper to be so behind, and did, in my opinion, I don't know what you think, an amazing job. And now TaToH is finishing the job.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the CA are killing the Condotiero, which are the buffer against the 200 long swordmen, but seems like they don't have enough economy to back it up. They can't keep fighting, and now LaaaN is stabilizing also with the Cavaliers, so this game is completely over.
It's completely over. It's completely, they don't resign. Now the Cavaliers is cleaning back. He's cleaning back. TaToH is now slinging LaaaN at his own 50 villages. That's the truth. But man, if you check the numbers, TaToH 200 pop, Viper almost 200 pop, LaaaN 87, MbL 75. So in terms of population, it's more or less the same. But in terms of quality military, much better. Should be much better for Spain, because now those Cavaliers with the +4, they will be able to take the cav archers, and then with the condotieros and those generous crossbowmen that they are still missing upgrades, they should just get them completely. They are holding because they are Viper and MbL, but the situation is dramatic right now for Norway.
Yeah, Viper is still 200 pop, so as a player, when you're in a game and you are 200 pop and you are kind of holding, you don't want to give up yet. Okay, MbL is completely dead. He has only, 50 wheels, 60 wheels, but Viper is 200 pop, and it looks like he's holding, but yeah, you don't want to give up with 200 pop.
Yeah, now when you join the party, when it GG Cole, it was over, and the Spain GG Cole, whoa! Oh well, what a game, guys, what a game, and unbelievable, really unbelievable, and damn, that was the 2-2 for Spain. Incredible, man, really incredible. What do you think, amigo? What do you think, Mr. Supi, with this series? Great job by Spain.
Yeah, we have a best of 5 now, right? Or what? Yeah, best of 5, is it? No,
best of 7, now best of 3. The last
best
3 games.
It's been 5 hours and I'm cuckoo.
You're cuckoo already?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, this is great, guys. This is absolutely great. And now the mind games. I mean, who will be able to stabilize and think? Of course, they have a lot of experience, but do you think they will be able to now sit and say, okay, it's 2-2, no problem?
You mean for Spain or who?
For Norway, I'm talking for Norway now.
Yeah, I think they might be okay. I wonder what kind of like team spirit they have. Are they arguing or blaming each other? Like how close they are? I mean, they are incredible players, but I wonder if that plays any part here.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what we are going to see. Now we are going to analyze the statistics, amigos. Hopefully you have enjoyed like we are enjoying as well. This is beautiful, guys. Military numbers. Military numbers here. TaToH 72. But honestly, you know what I also love it? That we read the game, even in Nomad, we read the game, Supi, together perfect. You point out that castle there in your face, you destroy it. And then we were telling, if TaToH can boom, they can't stop TaToH. Impossible with the army he has. And that's what happened
exactly.
completely in the game.
Yeah, exactly. I was questioning the decision of TaToH to go so slow to fuel, so that led MbL to get all the fish, but also with the faster castle, TaToH was able to regain all the water control and use the fish boom to his advantage. Obviously, it's a really big deal when you get castle in your face like that, so that was amazing damage on MbL. But after that, I felt like LaaaN was a little bit slow to do damage to Viper, so I was a little bit concerned for Spain there. But in the end, he was able to lure the camels of Viper away from his base and use that opportunity to drop another castle to his face, and then it started to look really good for Spain.
Yeah. Well, guys, this is the 2-2 and going for the game number 5, amigos. Let's go. Well, now it's time for me. 2 minutes, amigo, Supi. Let's go to the bathroom. Let's go and take a small break. We come back really fast.
Yes, exactly. Sure.
Ready to go. It's a special bathroom, sick bathroom. And now Ballet. I see 2 games, so probably they restart or something. Don't care.
Yeah, I wonder which one it is. Let's
the first.
Find out. The first one, okay.
The first one. Ballet, the Viper Bulgarians, MbL Vikings, TaToH Portuguese, LaaaN Slavs. Depend how they played, but I prefer Portuguese and Slavs. What do you think?
I think so too, because this is the old Bulgarians, not the one with the blacksmith upgrades, which is actually an amazing bonus. But this is the old one, so they don't really have any eco bonus or any discount apart from the 3-man arm. So in the night war, I actually favor Slavs.
Okay.
On Russia war, on the other hand, I would favor Vikings, thanks to the really strong eco bonus.
To the economy, yeah, but Portuguese is solid. I mean, they have also cheaper in terms of gold. They still arbalest with all the upgrades, and now they can have, let's say, a better with the Portuguese, the cartography can be important if you want to go super aggressive.
Yeah, it can be, and it can be really important as well. But at this level, the players have so good communication that they should be fine without cartography anyway. So I don't think it's such a big deal.
Okay, amigos. Okay, we are starting. Hopefully you enjoy. Let's go! Game number 5. Who will say that we're going to be in this situation with the game number 5 1 hour ago, right, Supi? Because the series were going one way, and now it seems that it's going in another. Imagine if we see now the 2-3, it can be incredible. But what is true is that after this game, there's a match point for one team or the other. And civilizations are very interesting, Mr. Supi.
Yeah, exactly. So we have Norway with Viper playing with Bulgarians and also MbL playing with the Vikings. Bulgarians is kind of in an awkward position in this patch because they don't have any economy upgrades and also no discount on the blacksmith. So they might struggle with Slavs in the castle age in the night production. So that might play a factor. And we also see how Spain has been playing with really heavy army numbers. Going 1 TC, 3 stables, 3 ranges, and also Portuguese with TaToH. He can do the same with Portuguese because he's going to be saving some code. So let's see if Norway is able to keep up with the army numbers in the Castle Age in this game with these suits.
They shouldn't be able. They really shouldn't be able. Slavs is insane. If Slav is safe with the Slavs economy, that 10% more, it's add a lot. No, should be. I think it's really add a lot. So maybe Viper is gonna. I mean, I don't know, but it's possible to see some Krepos and then we see Conic. That maybe the Conic are super strong, or do you think that's too greedy and really complicated?
I think it might be too greedy. Yes, the Conics are really strong. They dominate the Knights one-on-one, but they're also a bit weaker against the crossbows. They don't have the pierce armor as the Knight do. They lack 1 armor compared to the Knights, so in a crossbow and Knight fight they might be slower, I mean weaker, and also it's a lot slower to get them going, and you have to get the stone for the Krepos, so that is already bad for the eco. So I don't see at least how Conics can be viable here. But as I am explaining all of this, Viper and MbL are already looking for damage with the scouts, and they might be able to find wheels from LaaaaaN.
Oh well, then call a restart. Call a restart now. Call a restart now. Before 4 minutes. You call a restart right now and in a 2-2 position. They should call a restart in a 2-2. Or they call it in the previous. I don't know. Maybe when we saw that it was a restart. But seriously, at this level, this make me feel a little bit annoyed that this can happen. It's still happening when it's the game number 5. And they are going for this strategy in every single game. I don't know if you agree.
It's been a few games since they last did it, so maybe they forget about it. And you don't really want to wall your Woodrun too fast because that feels slow and bad. So they try to get away without walling, but LaaaN did not get away without any damage this time. And now MbL and Viper are looking to go for TaToH actually, but TaToH already has the loom.
Yeah, they have the loom, so they are not gonna kill anything. Just look at the difference. When you have the loom, I mean, if both scouts are there, you can't kill anything. And TaToH has the loom as well, so they can't do any damage anymore. But LaaaN already 1 village behind. About the maps, well, the maps start to be not really What?
This is a disaster for MbL. He doesn't see the elephant.
Exactly.
He sent the scout so fast that he didn't complete his scouting of his own base, and that elephant is outside his force. This is so really painful for him.
This is the problem with MbL. I mean, he can play the best and not as good in the same series, and this is not consistent gameplay. He's walling completely, and the Vikings economy, look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh my god. Look. What is this, guys? What is this? I mean, seriously. Look. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's gonna be stuck in Dark Age forever. If they were planning to do some let's say Feudal Age play, now they can't do it at all. They have to aim for the castle, and this is really heavy walling. But what are the Spanish doing? TaToH is now walling really heavily and is not looking to go for Feudal either. How about
now MbL find the elephant. Now he find it. But I mean, if he's taking out the elephant, he's delayed already. He's already with a terrible economy on his own. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So he has to go fast castle from this. So LaaaN is going up. He might be going for the scouts. He is walling really heavily. Viper, on the other hand, he mined some gold and he's making the militia. So obviously, as Bulgarians, you get the free man-at-arm upgrades. So he's looking to use those man-at-arms to find some damage. But what is his follow-up? Is he going to just go full walls and then boom behind it and go to Castle Edge? Probably, because there is no follow-up as Bulgarians for the man-at-arm.
It seems so. But I'm telling you something. MbL is not wall completely. Ah, but he never find the hole. It's fine. I mean, he sent it the villager. Yeah. But you can see, they start to feel the pressure. Like 2-2, look at how the cities are. No more mistakes. Fully wall. And now LaaaaaN fully wall as well. He shouldn't have lost one village, but he did it. And now won't lose anything anymore. He's not fully wall. Because he
has a hole at the north. Hopefully he's gonna go and check it. But he's going fast feudal, but he's not going for the barrack. So he's going for the Slavic feudal boom instead, like we see in the last series from MbL. And he
like
finds
that?
the hole. In this situation, it can be good. It's okay. I'm not the biggest fan, but it can, because you go this fast feudal, it also makes your opponent to guess what you are doing, so they have to prepare for the scouts. So in a sense, it's not bad.
Okay, let's see. But then TaToH is doing the same. TaToH, not a single barrack, but this is depressing for me. I mean, when I see this, because I mean, I'm not a fan of Farm Simulator. It's a good game for some people, you know, but I prefer Age of Empires. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, exactly. I think exactly the same. And when I think of Valley, I think of really aggressive map because it can be so open, so there's a lot of potential for damage with scouts and archers. But the players have turned the map to arena instead and are looking to go for the fast castles. So in the end, the fact that MbL missed the boar or the elephant is not hurting him at all. So he's fine, actually.
Yeah, but now he's starting to lose a house. Now you are not doing any army. How the hell do you stop those men at arms? The men at arms will keep getting resources for TaToH. So those 3 militias, in my opinion, are worthy.
Yeah, they are finding some damage now. Well, very soon TaToH will have archers, so he can send those men at arms away. But it's a little bit annoying. It's not big damage, but it is something.
Well, TaToH land together with the scouts.
They should go for the villagers on the berries. I wonder why they are not going. Like, nobody's reacting. They are not doing anything. Maybe TaToH's busy at home. Now they go. No! No. They are missing a window. They could kill one will for sure.
Yeah, but LaaaaaN is going to all this spot. 2 villages on goal. I mean, who's gonna be faster up to castle? It should be LaaaaaN with the Slavs. The good thing now for TaToH is that he is going to make an archer, so he's gonna send, and now stone walls. Stone walls. But TaToH is doing villages forward, but MbL will find it because he always has this luck. He's going villages forward to Viper.
TaToH is getting... The man at arms are in. They are inside TaToH's base. He has only one villager and that are going to make a mess. He has to react now, so these man at arms are doing way more damage than ever expected. And stone walls from TaToH, I was trying to look on the map, like where is happening the stone walls, and it
in front
spot. That is, yeah, that is really questionable for me.
Yeah, but honestly, I mean, these mistakes are really, really big. Seriously. These are really big mistakes that cannot happen. And he's now, in my opinion, losing the game already.
Yeah, this is a really awkward situation to be in. It doesn't look like much, but now he has to react at his home. He was sending 2 wheels forward for some
and MbL is inside. MbL is inside with archers now.
Oh, he's already inside, so he's coming really fast. It's only 1 archer, and TaToH also has the archer, so he should not lose any villagers to that. Yeah, he should be fine, but it's still annoying. And it looks like he's planning to go on siege against Viper here. That's interesting.
Siege or archery range forward, I don't know. But this is complicated. For now, the only good thing for Spain, and it's a really good thing, is that LaaaaaN, as expected, with the Slavs, is faster than Viper. Now he wall in, so he's gonna be fine, but he shouldn't lose. Man, I mean, just look how much he has lost. Time and resources, TaToH, that he could be now in a much better position right now.
Exactly. It was really bad mistake by him. Anyway, as you were saying, LaaaaaN is a lot faster to Castle Edge because he has the Slavic farmers, and also he did not invest 180 food to the militia, so that gives him a big edge on the timing. And
Supi, look at the heal he's getting, TaToH. If he Siege there and going with the knights, they can destroy the Viper. It's gonna be Siege or what? Siege workshop forward! Oh man, this is no meta, and the good thing is that doing Siege that fast is also great to counter the army from MbL, since he's now finally Stonewall at home, Siege and Monks, and then full 3 stables from Slavs.
This is completely not metagame, and I'm really loving to see this kind of plays in a tournament, playing for the big money, for the place in the final, and they go for this kind of stuff. I can't help but admire this team.
Oh, well, I mean, Spanish people, Supi, you know what I mean? Spanish people, man. I mean, I don't want to be, ambitious, but Spanish people is what... Well, I mean, let's go, guys. Mangonel, Monks, and 3 stables. He's trying to make some damage, but now TaToH is playing safe and solid and not leaving a single hole. And honestly, where is LaaaN? LaaaN need to be there, and if he send the siege right now before he reach Castle Edge, problems for the Viper, but he need to be so damn quick and attack right now. But LaaaN, if you are not walling like TaToH at home, the archers from MbL can do a lot of damage on LaaaN base if he's going there.
Yeah, but he doesn't have too many archers himself. It's only a few, and the Slav is going fully knights plus 2 knights, so he can easily clean those archers if they ever come to him. And now they're already starting to attack the stable from Viper. I really think they should make a hole in his walls.
Oh, the Mangonel is gonna lose the Mangonel, and now the Monk. This shouldn't happen, man. You can't lose the Mangonel that fast, and he's gonna save it. No, yes, he saved the Mangonel. Whoa, this is so important. He lost 2 monks, and now he's gonna save the Mangonel, but for how long? I don't know for how long. He's gonna repair. He's gonna lose another Mangonel. He's gonna save the Mangonel or not. He's gonna lose 1. He needs to save 1. He's repairing the other. He's repairing both. He's trying to defend. Oh my god, he's killed 1, but already there's a lot of knights, and now TaToH need to be on point with the micro, otherwise he's gonna be destroyed, man. And at home, getting problems. The execution in these strategies is so crucial, so crucial. And Viper is doing, with 2 knights, in my opinion, took 2 or 3 monks, 2 3 monks, and
he gets 2 monks and also 1 monk, maybe 2 mangonels, and now he's sacrificed so much to kill those siege and monks. He's really falling behind in the knight numbers, so now if they can enter Viper's base...
Krepos! But the Krepos is gonna save him! The Krepos is gonna save him a lot! He need to get inside, they need to get inside, they are not doing the damage. Why they are not breaking to get inside and raid? The Krepos is gonna save the Viper a lot! And remember one thing, Vikings economy. Deja vu for the first game.
Yeah, it seems a little bit like that. I was so excited from this play by Spain, but Viper...
Attack MbL now! Attack MbL now! Attack MbL now! Directly to MbL! Because MbL won't have anything at home! MbL won't have anything at home! Let's see the crossbows, they need to react, there is some crossbows, they need to kill and they will kill all! And if you go to MbL, MbL will lose everything! Because now the Viper got literally 0 army! So you need to kill MbL! MbL trying to kill the monks, but won't kill it, and they are going to kill to MbL. Do you think this still can work? What do you think?
LaaaN does have a lot of knights, so if they can break inside, sure, he can kill a lot of wills, but without any siege support, okay, maybe with the monk support he can break the palisades fast enough. MbL doesn't have any defenses at home.
It's a Slavs economy, Supi. It's a Slavs economy. Slavs is perfect for what they are doing, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. But I really think they missed an opportunity to really destroy Viper. He was getting really lucky with the conversions.
Look at MbL.
Really lucky.
Look at MbL now doing a castle. They are definitely being really slow with this, and I don't know how they are letting Norway survive to this. Seriously, it's very tough to see this.
Yeah, immediately when Viper got the Krepos up, they must have realized as a team that MbL needs a casual defense as well at home to survive this, and it's exactly what he did. I'm sure he used the market, he mined a lot of gold and had some wheels on the stone as well, and then bought all the stone for the castle to defend himself, and that is exactly the correct reaction to this.
How they are unable to break when they have so many knights, siege and mangonels. They are not using the mangonels and the monks properly. Right now, TaToH has lost so many units. And he's not there with the monks. He's gonna let him wall again. Look at this. They are not playing together right now. They need to break.
The monks and mangonels are so slow, so when the knights go and hit the walls, it takes forever for the mangonels to arrive. And also, TaToH has made double workshop in front of MbL.
Second castle, but two castles can really stop this amount of farming. You can still raid and just go full ramps and kill all. Oh my god, look at MbL defense. Look at MbL defense. Wow, look at MbL defense. Whoa, I can't believe what I'm watching, Supi.
And that is amazing defense. Even though he has the castles, if those knights would have been able to enter the back line of his eco, he would have lost a ton of wheels anyway. So
but kill the
getting
TC.
those walls up, that was really well played.
They can go in. They should go in. They are not going in, and now they are letting the Viper to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Tone Centers and 2 Krepos. Crazy stuff. Taking the Tone. They are moving again. They are wasting all the time, in my opinion.
Yeah, it takes forever with the mangonels to change the side, and now Viper also getting the second Krepos to defend, and he is still open to attack at the side. But let's see if they can do anything actually. They are getting one easy from MbL, but he has not lost too many wheels, so
he didn't lose anything.
He is in good shape.
Didn't lose anything.
MbL 93 wheels, Viper 78, LaaaN 64.
And a slinging, man. And just a slinging. Viper is a slinging MbL because he's with 2 castles and with Vikings going to Imperial already. Oh man, I mean, do you know why this is bad? Because the aggressive gameplay in this game is never being rewarded, sadly, you know? And now they went full aggressive and he's getting zero result from this. Literally zero.
Yeah, the aggressive gameplay is not rewarded in this game, so as Viper and MbL are both amazing at defending. The clutch defense that Viper did was also lucky, but also really amazing. That put a stop completely to this double, and that really won the game, because if he did not stop those mangonels and monks...
Wait! It's a Krepos! It's a doubt Krepos! And now he's inside! And now Viper is losing so many villains! He's losing so many villains, and it's a doubt Krepos! Oh my god! Doubt is in the tournament, and the Viper is now losing absolutely everything! Viper villains is even or the same than TaToH, and he's taking now a huge damage into the Viper! Whoa!
Yeah, he finally got the Krepos stop, but he lost like 20 wheels, and also he has 20 knights inside his eco. Yes, he can hide, but hiding villagers are not working for him. And did he go really for the slinging? How much have
He's linked to MbL, for sure. I don't know how much, but he's linked at MbL. And now, Viper is losing a lot.
Yeah,
a lot.
Starting to sling LaaaN right now.
Yeah, LaaaN is up to Imperial. And my question is, now Slavs in Imperial should destroy the Vikings in Imp? What do you think, amigo?
I think Berserks do actually really well against Slavs. If he can get the numbers and the upgrades and the Chieftain upgrade, he can really beat Slavs. And MbL's own economy, well, it's 20 wheels ahead, so he has the better economy still. So
okay.
I still think that Norway can win this.
Okay. The game keeps going close. Now there is also the Berserkers coming, and the transition to infantry from Slavs, but the problem is, can TaToH go? No, TaToH doesn't have the resources to go up, because I was thinking about TaToH going Arbalest, but TaToH is now booming more. How many villages? TaToH 64, MbL 65, the same. So man, he lost a lot, the Viper. He really lost a lot in that attack.
Yeah, he did indeed, and it doesn't seem to be like really a full sling. They just slang a little bit resources for the players to go up, and as I said, that TaToH actually is starting to send more resources to LaaaN as well.
The only problem, sorry that I interrupt you, is that the Vikings don't really have the mobility, so that can be good for Spain.
Yeah, that can be good, and TaToH is already starting stone walls in his side of the map, so that can be actually really amazing if he can wall this side. That will buy him time to come back to the game, and also for LaaaN to dominate.
Yeah, LaaaN is getting closer. The good thing is that LaaaN is gonna drop a castle here, and then the Viper will still suffer, and this is incredible. This is an amazing game with some maybe weak execution at some point, but this can happen at this level as well, because there's a lot of on the line and a lot of pressure, and that castle can get a lot from the Viper, and now hitting the ground and walling all the map. Is he walling? Look at Velis from No! He can't make a castle there. He can't really make a castle there. Look at the Velis. He was trying to make a castle. Oh my god. But he got spotted and it's not gonna happen. The castle is gonna be outside. But now LaaaN can still destroy Viper again.
Yeah, he can have the +4 on the Knights, and also, well, Viper has Botkin, but still with the Knights he should be able to destroy. But now the Church come in, and I think it's gonna be a good fight for LaaaN, should be, right?
Yeah, with the castle there also on the Mangonels. Let's see, those Berserkers are elite, +2, +4, but this Cavalier is +4. But you need to get the hill. The hill, man, is a bad hill. Oh my god, they lead the house! The house from TaToH is just taking him, but I don't think that MbL got Chieftains. Definitely not. Look at the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers take everything. Absolutely everything, even if it was elite Berserkers, amigo.
Yeah, it was. I'm not sure if he had the Chieftain or not, I did not notice that, but now at the same time MbL got the castle up in TaToH base and is threatening to ram him, and if he can break the walls and send those Berserkers inside TaToH's eco, he doesn't have any defense as of yet. He's preparing monks actually, 3 monastery monks, so let's see if he can game MbL and get enough monks to defend while MbL is focusing fighting at the other side of the
map. But the good thing is what we were talking, the mobility. He can go quick with the Cavaliers while the Berserkers are slow. It's true that he's going with the Rams, and then he can go and help. What the Viper has, Viper is incredible. How with all this situation he is still over 100 villages. Of course 0 army, but over 100 villages. TaToH only 82 villages, and that's the biggest problem here. But the good thing here for LaaaN is the hill. The hill advantage he has here because he's coming with the traps, but I don't know, those Berserkers will take the battle or not.
I think MbL is gonna win this battle if he doesn't fight uphill. It's too many, and they are really strong against the Cavalier nowadays. So let's see. The castle is helping for sure, but doesn't have Botkin. I think this is the best LaaaN can get.
That's a good battle for LaaaN, I think. There's so many Cavaliers and the castle is there. Well, those Berserkers are starting to be so strong, man.
They are really strong.
They are so strong. Look at the MbL score. How Vikings economy, incredible game, and now the Berserkers, without even the +4 attack, are just cleaning everything from slabs and also attacking in the other spot. Well, MbL just boom completely. He has 116 villages, LaaaN as well, but look at the military numbers here for MbL. Sick amount of army.
Yeah, he has a really good amount of army, and he has been under heavy sting by Viper. Viper has sent 4k, but now that the game is under control, now the game is under control, Viper is free to go up, and let's see what kind of army he wants to go for. Maybe for the Conquerors. I think that would not be bad here.
Yeah, problem is that TaToH is also getting attacked heavily at home and not reacting, and LaaaN can't do too much. This is incredible how they, in my opinion, I have to say, they lost the game themselves, Spain, because they have a huge opportunity to kill, in my opinion. In the start, I'm talking.
Yeah, they lost a really huge window. I thought that Viper was gonna die, like completely get wiped out, but he was just in time with the Knights. He killed the 1 monk, and then the second monk took forever to convert, and then with the Knights he was able to also kill the siege, and then, well, not kill all the siege, but that bought him enough time for the siege not to break the walls, and also he was able to get the crepost to defend. So that is the end of the push. And also MbL was able to react with the fast castles himself, and that also made him safe. So
And
the
yeah.
defense was amazing from Norway.
Yeah, and honestly, I really think that the Slavs should destroy Vikings. I mean, what they can do, even the Berserkers, they can. I don't know if they are stronger than Drusilla champs, but Bojars, they can do something against Bojars. Why people never use those unique units? Of course, they are slower to get, but he was booming as well, LaaaaaN. So in this situation, the army they choose, it was wrong, in my opinion.
Yeah, maybe champions with Rosina would have been the better choice. Berserkers usually eat champions anyway, but with the Rosina, the Slavic champions are so strong, so maybe that would have done it. He was not booming that well in this game, actually. He stayed in 1 TC for a long time, so it was really an all-in attack, and they did not do the damage early enough. They did the damage to Viper later on the game, but that already gave MbL enough time to be in a really dominating position.
Well, I mean, the dominating position has really been that MbL did 2 castles at home, and with not so many villages, because he has 103 villages, you know. GG call. GG call. I mean, Slink, it's in general bad, and that's why Slink, it killed all the possible aggressions. I mean, they were going so aggressive, and they only needed to Slink one of the players to stop the strategy. That's the problem with this kind of strategies, and in my opinion, Supi, the Slink just made that, okay, we can't go aggressive because if the other player is slinking, the strategy is going to the hell. Just check the statistics. Like, the Viper, when he lost that many, won the game with that sling to MbL, because now you might say, yeah, TaToH gave a sling to LaaaaaN. He gave at the end of the game when the game was over already.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of the sling either, but it is in this tournament, and it has not happened in so many games, and in quite a many games we have not seen the sling to win actually. But now Norway was able to win with the sling. I don't think the sling was the reason they won, but it definitely made the game a lot faster than without the sling.
Yeah.
The reason they won the game was the amazing defense by Viper and also MbL.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it was all combined, but without that sling, they don't combine like this, because the problem is that MbL with 100 villages, he got 100 army, man. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 castles, and he was also giving a stone, you know? And definitely all combined, it was domination. But the game was lost in this hill that I selecting here, when they were attacking the stables to Viper, I don't know why. And then with 2 knights, he killed 2, 3 monks and all the early mangonels. And that's, you might say, well, it's not huge. Well, it's huge because was how they were going to open Viper to destroy with the knights.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
I think it was a throw from Spain in this game.
But what can you do to avoid losing those? Like, he didn't have enough monks. He met the Mongol and he went straight away, and he didn't have enough monks to defend the Mongol. Maybe if he waited for 2 monks and then he goes with the, maybe not even Mongol, maybe a Ram.
Ram, exactly. I was about to say, but why you need a Mongol? Mongol is against I will tell you. Against archers, you need the Ram. It will kill the villains much faster, and then you got inside because you got the monks and the Mongol, the Ram. Sorry, it doesn't die that fast. Anyway,
exactly.
was a crazy defense by the Viper, and then MbL helped put 2 castles to defend. Amazingly well done by them, and they took the game, and now they have match point. Let's go for game number 6. Oh, I mean, I get kind of frustrated because I'm a fan of the aggressive gameplay of out of the meta, and when I see that they are still trying something out of the meta and it's still not working, it's a pity, right? It's kind of disappointing, you know.
Yeah, and now when we talk about the Bulgarians, because we thought that Bulgarians, they can't match with the Slavs in the night production, and it was exactly like it happened. Like, he was way faster to castle edge thanks to the farming, and also massing a really great amount of knights, but without Bulgarians, he doesn't survive that push because the crepost is like 300 stone something. It's so cheap and fast to get up.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have the time to get a castle, so without Bulgarians, he might die straight away. So
It's
that was-
crazy. Supi, it's crazy that this Viper even have luck with that crap civilization. The situation was so. Then now I'm asking you. Imagine if they are going and attack directly to MbL. If they attack directly MbL, you know, and sneak the siege wars up to MbL, then they will win easier because the Viper was slower. And how long TaToH needed to go to the siege wars up there? It was super long path. And remember one super important thing. TaToH throw it like 2 minutes of his time, letting the mana times going inside.
Yeah, exactly. That actually delayed him a lot.
A lot.
So
Yeah.
without that mistake, the siege comes a lot faster. Viper would not be fast enough to castle edge to defend that, and the knights can break in easier and faster. And he has also the amount of monks to defend his siege. So that small mistake really affected the outcome of that push.
Completely. Yeah, well, guys, we're going to see now game number 6. They started already, 1 minute left only, and we have Team Acropolis, and we are going to see TaToH with Japanese, land with Khmer, MbL Berbers, and the Viper Burmese. Depend how they played here, but since they are super far, I prefer Berbers and Burmese. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, definitely. They have the mobility with the camels and also Aramba if they want to go for that. Khmer are strong, but they struggle against camels. If Berber is playing full camels, then you need support for the knights. But Japanese is really a slow sieve, so maybe they have something different planned for this match.
What about another push with Japanese with monks, for example? I mean, another push and try to go super fast.
I thought about that as well, but Burmese wants to go for the castle, so when they get the castle up, that should be good enough defense. So let's see, it's going to be tricky.
Okay. Yeah, guys, I'm from Oxford. Everyone knows. If you didn't know, well, I can understand that you get surprised because I'm looking more from Cambridge. Anyway, game number 6 is starting. You can go for the bettings, and this can be now or never for Spain. Because now Spain need to win or they are bye-bye. Mr. Soupy Civilization, we were talking before start the game in the previews that here Burmese and Berbers in this map, that they are that far and that mobility might have an advantage.
Yeah, definitely in my books, the mobility is the king on this map. Unless you can put some kind of strong forward position, which they might be thinking about with TaToH playing with Japanese, but apart from that, I feel like playing with crossbows might be too slow here because you will be always out of the position, right?
I honestly don't see the crossbows in this map, so let's see, because TaToH is really creative. We saw in the previous game that they did some crazy stuff, and maybe now they are going to do the same. We have Norway in the north as a green and blue as all the cities, and then Spain, red and yellow in the south. Remember that Team Acropolis, they are in top of that hill, right? And, well, everything else is kind of flat map, not so many hills, and they are super far. So, Castle Age approach or feudal? Because we're talking about the aggression, but what if TaToH is going fast feudal in this map? Do you think it's a good one to go, I don't know, many times transition to archers?
Yeah, I was thinking about that as well. Maybe even like a forward with mana arms and then towers and archers, because usually people want to go to fast castle in this map, or at least somewhat fast castle after scouts. So if LaaaN is supporting that kind of rush with scouts, it might do something. And I really feel like Spain has to do a push here, because they will lack the mobility big time going to the castle age if Norway is able to get that Aramba and Knight combination going. So I might be wrong, but I really think the feudal forward might be the best option here from TaToH.
And I don't know why not, because the wood is kind of weak in this map. You need to go into the outside with the big forest to secure a good spot. So I believe that they could do a lot of damage. And Japanese, we forgot to say, those man at arms in Feudal Age are hitting faster, so they are very strong if you catch up some good kills. And with Khmer, you can spam a lot of scouts in Feudal and still do a good transition to Castle Age.
Yeah, exactly, and you can go really fast scouts, which were thanks to not needing to make the barrack. So yeah, that might not be too bad. From Norway, I'm kind of expecting scouts from Viper. He has 3 wheels on the wood, so that usually indicates scouts. He's starting the walling already. MbL is starting the walling a little bit already. MbL has 4 on the wood, so but I'm confused. I thought that MbL would be playing Burmese, but it is the opposite, actually.
Ooh, that's a good point. Okay, let's see, because MbL is going more for the all-in civilizations. Now Lan was trying to go. They are not going now for any kills at home, and I feel that TaToH should go full feudal, and I believe he's gonna do it. I mean, I don't see a reason why not to do it, and because if they go passive, they will lose this game.
Yeah, definitely. So what he's up to? He has 4 wheels on the wood as Japanese already. With Japanese, if you go for fast fuel, you don't need 4 wheels on the wood. 2 is enough. So that is already telling me that he doesn't want to go for the fast fuel, and I'm a little bit concerned about this game plan. LaaaaaN, on the other hand, has had 3 wheels on the wood, so maybe that is gonna be the scout play, and as I'm saying that, he clicks up.
There you go, man. He's on the way to Feudal Age, super quick. 19 population, super fast, and TaToH is going to go. He's already going to set up a better Lumbercam on the left, but he's going up to Feudal Age. He's gonna go forward, he's gonna stay at home. As we were talking, I hope that he's gonna go forward, because you need to go really aggressive, and we are reading the game like a book, man, like a dictionary with the beautiful words, because we are not failing in a single game, Mr. Supi.
Exactly. I was not thinking that TaToH will go for the forward, since he had 4 wheels on the wood, but maybe they have something prepared exactly for this map and for this build. He is able to click 20 pop up and is sending the villagers forward. They are not going to settle for the wood. They are going forward to the enemy base, exactly as I wanted to see.
Yeah, and honestly, if they explore properly and really with Khmer, you're gonna get one of the best support in the game. You go with the stable, and the Khmer is so great. When he starts to get the farming going, land, for this kind of strategies, Khmer is probably one of the best.
Yeah, for sure. It's so fast with the scouts and so fast also to Castle Edge. So what is Norway up to? MbL is upping with 22 pop, and Viper is still not up. So MbL looks to be going for the scouts, and Viper is he gonna get housed at 25, or what he wants to do? He's gonna get housed really badly right here.
I honestly think, Supi, that Spain is having a plan every single game. Sometimes works, sometimes not. And MbL and Viper just don't have a plan. They are just playing and reacting according to the situation. I don't know if you agree.
Yeah, it seems that way, definitely. So Viper was planning to go for the fast castle, but he got housed at 25 and clicked up instead. So that is going to make his fast castle build a little bit more inefficient for sure. So let's see how they can defend. MbL is making full walls, but he went fast feudal, but doesn't have the barrack yet. So doesn't also have a stable, obviously.
I think that I don't like is why he
did so heavily.
Yeah, okay. I think that I don't like Supi is that he did the archery range in the downhill. Why not in the uphill where the deer is? But he's there already, and he's gonna make a tower. Okay, and LaaaaaN is already there with the scouts. Phillies, just put the tower already, because the Viper is not yet in field. What are you waiting for? Make the damn tower already. You need to go faster. I don't know if you agree, man. They are taking so long to make the tower when the Viper is still in Dark Age.
Yeah, but they also see the scouting information behind the wall. So if he makes a bad tower, they can easily wall behind. So that would kind of go to the waste anyway. So he was looking for the perfect tower position. Viper is gonna be fuel, but he's not going to Castle Age anytime soon, so he's going for the Feudal Age. Tower defense is dead, and he's getting amazing counter tower already, which will stop the attack from this direction for sure.
Well,
At the same time, they have made full walls behind their base.
They are playing without army. They don't have any army. I mean, what is MbL doing? They don't have any army. If they just break this palisade, or if they find just the wood in the outside, but they can see it. Just look at LaaaAN point of view, and they can see the stragglers with the wood. Do you see? I mean, they can see that there is villages on the right, so they can go and destroy Viper on the right side, and Norway is just doing towers, defending towers, and now he's moving Viper. The village is afraid to get killed in that situation.
Yeah, those villagers are now evacuating from Viper. Luckily for him, they did not realize that they had some free wills waiting to be geared. Now they scouted, but now they already find out that there are nothing there. Viper has good tower defense, but does he have... He's kinda out of stone right now. He can't mine any more stone.
Yeah, but MbL, it's trying to boom. So now you need to get in. I can't believe it. Okay, but the scouts are going. He's gonna try to wall. The scouts are there. The scouts are there, and the archers, they just need to go and... Oof. But why they go away? It's many scouts. Why they go away? They could just do the damage with those scouts. Anyway, you know what I like with this situation for Spain? That even doing scouts, Khmer is gonna go castle. It's faster than MbL.
Yeah, he has really nice eco behind it. MbL has a lot of farming eco, and he's also making some defensive towers, so they are preparing for this attack. Viper got taken away from his own stone, so he migrated all the way to MbL's base to get some more stone for defensive towers. But now the archers and scouts are close to entering the
It's
base,
too greedy,
so
man,
he has to
this
keep
gameplay.
falling behind it.
Stupid,
Yeah, I think so too.
What is this? This is too greedy gameplay. I don't know. Okay. Well, I mean, MbL, it's doing the blasphemy. Still, now he's gonna go up to Castle Age, but LaaaN is on the way to Castle Age as well. So both are going to go up. Now the fletching for TaToH. Fletching now. Ay. It's crazy how players like TaToH and LaaaN are unable to get inside the walls. Well, it's true that they are playing against TheViper and MbL.
Yeah, they're one of the best players at defending against any kind of aggression, and it's been kind of a theme in these games. Now what stop this really nice.
But they find the stone, and now TaToH is on denying the stone, and the problem is that... but Viper is not gonna be up to Castle Age anytime soon, and this is the most important here for Spain. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, with this aggression, they are really taking the option away from Viper to go around by. Like, he doesn't have the stone to make the castle, and even better for them, he's far away from going to even Castle Age.
The problem is, as you said before, now LaaaN will be in Castle Age, but Berber's camels. What army you do now with Khmer? Elephants?
I don't think so. It's so far away from the enemy base. You want to make knights, but with the knights and camels from MbL, he should be able to clean this up pretty easily. I think so. So what can they do now? What is LaaaN doing? He has only one stable as far as I see, so maybe he's going for the heavy boom instead of heavy.
Well,
yeah,
we will
has
see.
Only one stable. Just now making this.
Second stable now, right? Yeah. Okay, and MbL, 2 stables, and he's going knights, chain bard in armor. Chain bard in armor, still, I don't know if he should have sent villages forward. Well, it seems like not. Still, LaaaN is not wall at home, so if they attack, it's gonna be a problem. Now they are going in, but now MbL have the knights, so should be able to clean. And they need to go back, because those are knights, and the archers, ay. Yeah, they're gonna
that
get
should
clean.
be easy cleanup. They're going inside. They're looking to get some villager kills, which is sometimes a good choice, but are not able to find any. MbL is playing reserve, which is
Yeah, but it's crazy, man. 2 games in a row that Spain is going full in aggressive, and they can't do any damage. Look at the kills. TaToH 0, LaaaN 1.
Yeah, and that one kill must be a scout or something. Like they have not killed any wins. Okay, they got a really nice map control over their base with the towers and everything, and also they made their economy really inefficient. And I think the way to get ahead in Spain position here is for LaaaN to go really heavy booming.
Okay.
But now also both TaToH and Viper are clicking up.
Yeah, but now what you prefer? The position with going to be crossbows? I mean, I will do those towers, war towers for sure. For TaToH, to keep all those towers there, right? I mean, war towers, Botkin, and what else? Because TaToH is going to castle, but Viper as well. Viper won't have yet, but he's mining a lot of stone. He want to go armize. He's starting to have a lot of nice plus too, while LaaaN, well, he has still 9 army as well, but doing 3 town centers and Khmer boom. But he's still open. If MbL is sending nice to TaToH the LaaaN base, be careful that there. And he's sending right now.
Yeah, not right now he's sending. He misses the archers. I think he might have killed those, and indeed he's now going for.
He's back for the archers, but the knights are there, so
Yeah,
he's fine.
It would be really important for Norway to kill those archers before they become crossbows, because when they become crossbows, they start to work really well with the knights. You can't make only camels against them anymore, and also they're good against the Burmese army. So it's really important for him to keep those.
Oof, but there's too many knights for MbL.
Really big amount of knights. Yeah, exactly. This might be bad for.
Yeah, but they're in castle. It's a look at the castle now. The castle that the Viper is doing, taking the ground here. He needs to go back. He's gonna lose and lost 2 villages. Now the score is still ahead to Spain, but I don't know anymore if they are going to really be ahead, because the castle is gonna be there. It's true that, oh my god, he's gonna lose a lot of archers there. Well, crossbow, Botkin arrow, but how many archers he has? TaToH, not many, 9 right now, but Viper got 0 army, but he will have the castle. They really need to get and make some raid. Otherwise, I don't know what they can do. Still, Khmer boom should be sick, should be insane here.
It should be sick, but right now they are starting to lack the army numbers a little bit. So MbL has been playing with 1 TC, 2 stable, full knights and camels. TaToH has had 1 range forward. He had a good amount of potential crossbows, but he lost all of them, and now he's actually making double monasteries at the side of the map. So they seem to be staying with the push, even with all these losses.
Yeah, well, they are having behind now. They are having some good economy, 3 TCs each. So MbL might fall a little bit in the economy. But the monk is not converting anything. He's gonna lose all the monasteries. This is a big mistake by TaToH. Those 2 monasteries need to be at home, in my opinion.
I think so too. Like they don't have the army to protect the monks or even the monasteries, so they are losing everything. The knights are being chased away, and now MbL and Viper are in a position to start raiding with the Arambai and the camels actually, and yeah, I mean, maybe with the knights.
But just look now who's doing. Look at this. 2 monasteries at home. Go Supi.
Yeah, LaaaN is adding 1 more stable right now, but he can only make knights, and with knights you can't do anything against camels and Arambai. They are going to have a field day, so TaToH really has to be on point with his monks to prevent them. It's true that they are ahead economically. I would say they're a bit ahead in the boom, but now Norway really has their army to start really using that advantage of.
Yeah, but now they also need to make damage, because if not, you are not gonna stop Khmer. You are really not gonna stop Khmer, because he's gonna start to spam army, even if he's with some camels as well, because Khmer boom is now insane. 67 villages. He's 20 villages ahead to MbL. 20 villages ahead to MbL, and this can be sick. And they don't have Arvales. So if TaToH just hold a little bit for the late game, I don't know who has the better civilizations here, but I believe that the combination with LaaaN and Japanese could be stronger. I don't know what you think.
I don't see it. I actually think exactly the opposite. So remember,
Okay.
But with the Knights, he can't do anything against the Arambai. Yes, the Arambai are lacking some upgrades, and right now without the husbandry, he can chase to survey. But once they have the common support, the Knights can't take a fight. They can't fight.
No, I'm not talking now. I'm talking. Of course, now it's impossible. I'm talking if they reach the Imperial Age a little bit earlier and with the support with the Arbalists, because they don't have Arbalists. But now they are taking. Look at this table going down. He need a lot more monks. He could have here like 5-6 monks, but he has only 2. That's the problem. And well, it's a lot of knights, and the hill advantage is helping one Arambai. This is the good thing with these hills. They cannot really go aggressive.
Yeah, that's right. They have to think twice before taking the fight. Honestly, I think they might have the RB numbers to fight with the Knights right now, but we have to take into account that MbL and Viper have been playing with low echo games, so they
can
are
lose.
thinking twice before committing to a really big fight. So if they lose one army, it can really get out of control.
Yeah, and the boom is starting to be... Well, Viper has also a really good boom. 74 villages, Supi.
Yeah, he has caught up really fast. So he has 1 TC at the left and 1 TC at the right. MbL, on the other hand, is still playing with... Okay, he has 2 TCs, but they're both on the upper ground. So his wood chopping is actually really inefficient in this kind of situation. But now they gain higher round. And LaaaN is going for the counter-attack. I'm not so sure about this. They need to protect themselves at home, else they will get destroyed. But, well, as I said, Norway
don't have economy.
Going back home.
Yeah. The monks
They
is so
thought about
important.
going home, but instead they're...
Yeah, but like you see, there's so many
so,
knights.
So LaaaN with...
Go.
Yeah, Norway has so many army in the base of Spain right now, but with this move, LaaaN is threatening to go forward to hurt them at home, so that made Norway hesitate a little bit. I really feel they have the army to just go and destroy theses right now.
Yeah, but there's a lot of monks. Let's see now, TaToH. Let's see now, TaToH. There's a lot of monks. He's going to convert something or not. Let's see so many monks. How many conversions he's gonna make? He's doing 1, but he didn't convert more. And he has the castle at home. The knights. What is LaaaN doing with the knight? Soapy, explain me. You need to attack or do something. You are not defending. You are not attacking. And now there's a lot of monks that they are going to die. They're going to lose. No, because man, this is what happened here. Man, this Khmer is insane. He's on the way to Imperial with already 130 population. Khmer is sick economy, Mr. Supi.
Yeah,
wow.
he's in the chicken economy. I'm really surprised that they are surviving for so long. Now LaaaN is finally finding the town centers at the left. Not quite yet. He doesn't find them. Oh my god, is he going to go back or is he going to attack?
Ah, come on! Attack, please! What are you doing? He's not doing anything.
But the gunners are now there and chasing them, and MbL has insane amount of army. And also, Viper is starting to have a lot of Arambai as well. So even though if LaaaN is going to the Imp with the Cavaliers, Norway has the tools to deal with those.
People say that LaaaN is waiting for the Imp. No, LaaaN is not finding TCs. He's not finding TC. He's not waiting for anything. Now MbL on the way to Imperial. MbL with 71 villas, man. But he has 30 villas less. 70 villas less, and now he's gonna find a lot of army to lose all. Oh my god. Let's see what he's gonna do. Ooh, but he
MbL
has
is
a
going
lot.
to the Imp because of the sling from Viper.
He's slinging a guy? Seriously?
He has been slinging now even more than 1k resources right now. Yes, so that is the reason MbL is able to go Imp. And this is actually a really good moment for the sling actually. MbL made a ton of army and he can upgrade them and get amazing power boost. Whereas Viper doesn't really benefit from upgrading the Arambai, so he can stay in Castlets forever.
Yeah, he can stay. He can stay, but there is a problem now also. That TaToH is with the 87 villages, 41. What he has, a lot of pikes and a lot of monks. So, I don't know who is winning this game anymore, but I like Spain's position because of Khmer, you know. And now, what is TaToH going to do? Okay, another castle defending, and it seems that the Spain is getting more map control. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, now TaToH is going forward with pikemen and monks, a lot of monks actually. So if, well, TaToH is clicking to imp quite fast, so he will get halberdier and monks, and maybe with those they can get good fights. The Arabians still, they are really strong. But
MbL don't have economy. MbL don't have economy. He has that army because of this link. I'm tired of this link, sick stuff. But now there's a lot of pikes. Let's see. His Cavaliers going with the pikes, but the army they have is really sick. But these Cavaliers, you need to take the battle, in my opinion. You need to take the battle or not. You need to take the battle or not. If you go back, then it's gonna be even more complicated because now MbL will have the heavy camels and the upgrades. So I don't know what they should do in this situation. Just wait for TaToH to be in Imperial, probably.
They have to wait for TaToH because they can't fight without the halberdier. Maybe the monks are enough to buy some time, but I don't know. I feel like the Arambai can go and destroy everything.
Oof. Well, good conversions here. There's a lot of pies. If they are not fighting, they need to go back. You need to go back. Don't lose the monks. Need to go back with all those cavaliers. Then it's gonna be an Imperial. MbL is still with 79 villages, but hitting his link because the Viper don't need to, like you said, make the upgrades for the Arabis. What the damn hell? The score from TaToH is so low.
Yeah, it's not a constant sling anymore. He just slung the resources for MbL to go up and get the upgrades, and now he has really a massive amount of camels, and with Merp you can't do anything against this army. They needed the monks and the halberdiers, but now they lost all of those before getting the upgrades. And it was looking that they are gaining the map control, but with that losing fight, they lost the map control completely.
Okay, well, TaToH has his stone to make a castle. He's not doing the castle. He's gonna take a TC probably. Is the Imperial TC? Hopefully not. Otherwise, no, it's not. And TaToH make a castle between those stones and he's not doing it. Now the Arabis are just sick Arabis and those taking this, but he's in Imperial. What is TaToH going to do now in Imperial? Halberdiers right away. Halberdiers from Japanese are so strong. Why he's not doing a castle? Can you explain me why he's not doing a castle exactly where he has the army there? Because a castle there will be perfect to stop everything.
Yeah, it would be good to stop this attack in this direction. You're right, but it's not really saving them anymore. I have to say, this is really getting out of control for Spain.
Yeah, well, that's pretty obvious, but the Halberdiers will take the camels instantly, and then, oof, those halves are really strong. And now they have an army composition that they maybe can't come back from the hell, because they were in the hell, but the score is very close, and I insist to tell you, 80 villages is not an oath with Berbers.
No, it's not, but he has a lot of army numbers, and he has the mobile army. LaaaN doesn't have the counter to these cannons. TaToH has, but TaToH has the slow halberdier and he's forced to chase all the time. And while he's chasing, Viper he can keep the LaaaN army away from their base really easily while microing those Arambai. So, because they didn't get the forward position, now Norway is able to dominate with the mobility that they have.
Well, I still don't see why TaToH is not doing a castle on the left. He will be completely fine. 700 stone. Those Arambais now can't get a problem if they don't micro properly. I still see that those Japanese halberdiers, if they get the numbers, because he doesn't have, they can do a lot of damage here. Because MbL is still now with 90 villages but 69 army. And now those are cavaliers. He needs to send the halves. He got the hill advantage. Man, he got a lot of army. Got LaaaN in that position. And who is now out of position is TheViper with the armor. Is not helping. And now that castle for TaToH is probably much better than if he put defensive. Getting a lot of ground with that castle. And now sending Arvales forward. Potential Arvales.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. Yeah, I'm sure he was waiting for the better castle position, because sometimes you have the stone for the castle, but you don't want to make the defensive castle, but want to make the forward castle instead. So he must have been waiting for that moment.
Look at the amount of army. LaaaaaN got 60. 60 army, 46. The amount of army for Viper. Viper 200 population. And now almost Imperial. Crazy amount of Arambais. You need the Arbalest fast and unpredictable. Otherwise, LaaaaaN is gonna get here destroyed. But now he's attacking a lot to MbL. A lot to MbL because the archers are there. Those archers are crossbows. Missing a lot of armors. TaToH is still not with the economy. 160 population. He killed one TC and lose a lot of villages. LaaaaaN is starting to suffer the snake. He's starting to suffer the snake, and he needs something else here to help. Viper in Imperial, but honestly, the Imperial for Burmese is kinda useless because the Arambais don't get like a huge boost in Imperial. They are already strong enough.
No, they don't. No, they don't. But they don't get huge boost. But it is still something, and LaaaaaN has huge amount of cavaliers, like 60 cavaliers, but they can't engage this Arambai. And now the Arambai, our camels are really dominating. Like really dominating.
Yeah, because MbL got a sick amount of army. TaToH is unable to have army, unable to have enough army here. He's coming with the halves. But what do you think they will need better? Halves or Arbalest? I think Arbalest will be better in this situation, no?
Yeah, they would be, but also the problem for the Arbalest is that they are so slow, so they can't be chasing the enemy Arambai all time long. They have to be forcing the fight at the enemy base, so you don't have to, so you can negate the mobility advantage from the Arambai, but he is not in a position to do so. They have the Arambai and the camels in their own base, and it feels so awkward for LaaaaaN. He has massive army, but can't fight.
Yeah, he's gonna lose another TC. He's doing farmers all over the map. Those cavaliers, he's gonna now try to get the battle. No, it's incredible that he's unable to do anything. TaToH 43 unit killed, 148. He's trying to get the engagement here, but he's suiciding his army pretty much.
Yeah, the cavaliers, they just merged against the camels and Arambai.
Yeah.
This is looking more and more like Norway is going to the final.
Yeah, TaToH is now with a good population. Kinda late if you ask me. LaaaaaN is losing a lot of villages, and now under the TCs he's taking completely. Man, I really think that the Spain did all the aggressive gameplay they could in the previous game and in this one, but they never did any damage. So Viper and MbL, just with walls and castles or crepos, defended, and that's it. And got the games, both games. Similar, of course, I mean different because we're different civilizations, but similar approach for both teams.
Yeah, exactly. And Norway's defense has really been on point on all of these games, and it's like we discussed before the games that Norway is the one that is going to be reacting, and Spanish is putting the pressure. And the Spain, they came to every game with a clear plan what they wanted to do, and Norway more like reacting to what they are doing. And in the end, seems like Norway's reactive defense have been stronger in this set.
Well, but they're going. They are not giving up. But the problem is that they have also a huge trade. They are walling, 3 markets going. Well, Viper has a huge trade. But man, is he gonna make a big push or something? Because LaaaaaN got huge amount of army during all the game, and I don't remember a single good engagement that he killed a lot. He couldn't, man. He really couldn't. It's incredible.
Yes, he can't, because there are
Counter
camels on the field, and they counter completely the cavaliers.
And now the Arbalest are lonely.
Questioning the civilization pick a little bit. I feel like they could have been better with Vietnamese or maybe humans as well. But
yeah, well,
they had
Paladins.
the plan and they went for it. It almost worked, but in the end, Viper and MbL played this one really well.
Okay, they keep trying,
Also,
and they still good population, Supi. They are still with a good population, to be honest. Really okay population, and they are not giving up. Man, they are killing now a castle. They did it, guys. And Norway, as expected, Supi said in the start of the series, Norway 4-2, and what it has been. Man, you want to steal the Menstradamus for you, man? What is this, man? Stop, man.
Stop. Yeah, it's gonna be the new emote coming from it.
4-2, man. 4-2 Norway. Congratulations. And I have to say, in my opinion, and I don't know if you agree, I like more the strategies from Spain, but MbL and Viper on another level. And I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I agree with. I completely agree with you, but you just have to admire the defense that they got, especially
Incredible.
in this last game. It's huge pressure by Scouts, Towers, and Archers, and they lost 0 villagers. No villagers lost at all. So Spain tried their best. They tried their best tactics. I really like their strats that they went for, but they just faced better players today.
Crazy. They feel, but honestly, for me, after watching today China, but we will talk. Let's analyze the last game and then we will talk about tomorrow. MbL 91 largest army. He got 6,000 Slink. That's a lot in these kind of games. You know? I mean, 6,000 Slink is in a 2v2, Supi, damn it, it's a lot. And how much resources, how much knights and camels you can do with those 6,000 when you are Berbers. I mean, Slink has won the series for Norway. I'm sorry to say, but like this. Seriously,
Yeah,
I mean,
MbL was able to make a lot of knights even before the sling. The sling was more like to get him up, and then I guess Viper continued slinging in the Impossible since he had such a nice eco himself.
yeah, absolutely.
I'm
155
not
villages.
saying the sling is the reason they won, but it's a really smart choice to sling at this point, and they really made use of the sling.
It's fine. You don't have to say. I am the one telling that in the previous game and in this one, they won the games because of the sling. You know, in my opinion, if there was no sling in those, maybe they could win, but not like they did. Because seriously, you couldn't match that the army. LaaaN got 77 cavaliers without any sling, which is insane, and couldn't do anything at all. Anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed with this series, and people on YouTube, if you did it, thumb up. This is the 4-2, and Norway will face China in the grand final.